Benjamin. Benjamin, but you'll bet me with our question.
Good evening. Aha, me question kakra me person me bisa say, and then answer many penny be a din komo ye sunsumu kwantu we are on. And also kyerɛ sɛ anka bibifoɔ no ne papa mu no anka ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛde apase anaasɛ scissors ɛka yɛ tire nwin na sɛ yɛyɛ saa ɛma yɛkɔ nkan wɔ sunsun mu paa ɛna me sɛ bibisa sɛ nokora bɛn na ɛwɔ mu.
Okay. Sika wo Nana
Benjamin when you know say yam papa so and kan tini ade no
Manana kasa manchasa no kan jo kasa na agesi no baba
your friend is saying but what mean kan ideas be amount for bebre enya a bit from the astral teachings a bit so from the Bible so Nazareth for na yam family and a group of people be na on my day but there's nothing because when it comes to soul level chira wahana sanya maniema na physical no say oh ye nkaiti mi ye ni aduani we ye do that say shot ade we ni sanya man it has nothing to do or no impact on the soul. It doesn't really do anything when it comes to the soul level. Kakra metimi aka say ye soul level no and I say when it comes to soul projection soul teachings now you are everything, you are all powerful. You don't really need to do anything extra physically, a bit more powerful. You are already powerful.
Okay. Sika bacho do you bet was one?
No. And one and I can me akra man question why?
Yeah, okay. Any me to us now you moving on. It Benjamin said if anything nana teacher I think say still now there are a lot of things we are still not anything quiet understanding or maybe you're not getting it yet. Once you realize yourself to say you are a soul, no, you have to know say you are above everything. So what you saying, you are you don't have limits. There's nothing on this physical plane a bit in your limit too. So, like I said yesterday, we should stop thinking about the physical things. We should stop always trying to bring things in the physical. We have to be able to think beyond the physical. Otherwise, the people can be not I bet that is into the other white now drinking home. And I see and I see the beer be being the beer see one moon de ben I was also worker. You yourself no then I was also worker. Yes, and it's a way in Jaya, you can never hear yourself. Stop listening to people and start hearing and listening to yourself. You have to be able to think beyond the physical. Otherwise, things will be difficult for you to understand. And start seeing yourself as a soul. As a soul, no, you don't have limits. Okay. Thank you, Benjamin. I hope say it's clear.
Yes, I'm very clear. Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome. Okay, Mary Usua. Mary, Kachona Oko.
Yo, Mikiachi abusuafo nyina.
Yeah, Joso.
Me ba mo chao. Me so me question is a blue circle no. Ora na e wo ho no se wo hwea na okata wani ana ohu ora na se wo hwe na obehu ora no. 2.
Okay.
Maybe wo any problem bi we use eyeglasses so wo hwe ora na ayi na blue circle na wo say we yi glasses na say we timi de hwe na wo hwe.
Okay.
My question ni ya.
Okay. Me pacho if anything blue circle no blue circle no. The main purpose for the blue circle no is to get you concentrated. Like you are training yourself. Oh, show who they said that be a ubetimi a focus e wo bibi so say wo de wadwen si bibi ba ko pɛ so say wo dwen ho a wadwen be si eno pɛ no so saa enye by force chinchina e wo say wo hu bibi because if anything obi betime hu bibi obi betaba say nso hu bibi a but don't fan she wo trim say me expect bibi say me hwe blue circle na bibi nc e pa so what ya say enti no ora no enye say wo kata wani you have to open your eyes na wo hwe na afedo be hu an say ebedu you know we so wani like as wani ahya say bleh so what you say when you say bleh na still na don't make sure say won't blink your eye no. Keep focusing watching the friend is saying looking at the blue circle no e do baby na say wintimi hwe bi ma because when you be shas eye we know when e pun so don't worry blink now no relax like I know what I shall say jahu be say on what you say. And secondly, say we any problem. Na say we share a person we na. It doesn't matter whether we share when you na we share space. So we share space and it doesn't change anything. You can wear your eyeglasses and watch it. You can remove it if you can look at it in one. They are fine because glasses in a be for if anything close up a obo mu nyaman e we chiri no. Iti eben na en wo hu so no ma eben na wo hu te wo say ko achiri. De hu ni bia no say uputimi de share na one blue circle ni ya fine no problem so na ubetime ya na uyi na obi hu a ni nyina is up to you but you so what you say
Pacha Matias ya fami dase.
okay me so me das into us Mr. Godfred Pacho you
Mpamcho mam obi biara good evening.
good evening
Pacho media na experience bi
okay
manya years back na metie lecture metie nkyerɛkyerɛ ni bi wɔ platform no so concerning soul any nipadua no na
okay
me pese me bisa sɛ is it in line with mimi experience no anaasɛ ɛyɛ ade foforɔ adeɛ no nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ na years back about 6 years ago na me yere a sisi amene ne ni hɔ no na ɔnyem
okay
nti nyinsɛ no nya bɛyɛ 11 months actually
okay
na awoɔ ne mba nti
okay
meyɛ adeɛ a yɛfrɛ no affirmation one day mede ne tena akonnwa so in front of me ɛna me affirm gu yɛfo no so sɛ me ne akwadaa no kasa sɛ ɔmbra wiase mu na lectures na metia na lessons na mesua yɛwɔ yɛ YouTube page no ɛno so kyerɛ yɛ sɛ until sɛ soul no ɛfrɛ ne sɛ soul mmienu ntumi ntena body baako mu agye sɛ apie ansa na soul bɛba abɛtena mu biribi te sɛ saa nti na mepɛ sɛ mehu sɛ at that time na yɛfo no anya 9-10 months 11 na ɛda so wɔ yɛfo no mu no ɛnyɛ soul na ɛwɔ mu anaa ɛyɛ flesh kɛkɛ na ɛwɔ mu because after me yɛ saa affirmation wieɛ no saa night na wɔka no ɛna ɛyɛ rushing de no kɔɛ nti ɛno na mesi mpɛ sɛ mebisa na menti biribi ase wɔ hɔ yie meda mo ase
okay sika Pacho
Yeah, mini mame
okay
mame
nana kasa
kaya na stick as on 5 being so. Mini a girlfriend.
yeah
Em say ni osika no pepe pesane tie. So no on say ye yankasa nipa na ana wo no so ewo mu.
okay
Enu ti na bibia wo de wano beka bia no. Na sa wo di energy e di akira ana say wo intention no wo second intention was so a etimi ye adwuma ti no bi timi
okay
bie na no ka asem to obi so na ye adwuma due to the
okay
energy ya odi be di akire energy vibration odi be di akire no
okay
ene ma sa ade ne ye adwuma enti bra na wo kasa no na wo ni se wo kasa che ye funu no but indirectly no na wo call so se omla
okay
ene na wo ye no without knowing
okay
say no na wo ye because of your energy within you which you are also a soul. And you know, and remember, say you can do all things. So it's omnipotent.
okay
You are a co-creator. Nti no what you say bi source no mu na ofiri ba nti utimi create. And the same, sometimes you have the ability to call it. Utimi free the any woman ba. And now free ya anadona no labor ne buy and the store ne ebe mu a yinya labor or the wo ye no. And again, send ye a unit channel dada no. Saa pepe na tie body no so me no ntimi ntina body no. Ay only one. All the movement abemu no ye funu nyina ye movement a ewo woyire ni mu ana oba ni mu ena eye sa adwuma ni nyina anything again onza na make us say oba ni wu ya automatically na akwa ni so most of the time no okọ na wawu if you say so obi anya metnem nti wo frey so no nyese bia o kasa gu na so ni wo yefunu na aka so mra na obae na emu wo frey so no because of your energy udidi akire na ujitum se ne wo ka no ebeye ho enti ne wo betechire no wo say ye adwuma because you can do all things. You are more than capable to do it. Me Diana obidibia to as the sikamo auntie.
Me patron pesa me mbra hobium. Now what about say abia nipa nyim. Sometimes no feel say there is a move in the stomach. Without the so any nipa akwada na ewo yifunu mu no obeye de na obekeka keka ne ho yifunu.
And na me can say on say akra no. Akra da your funu no. The empirical cord on the funu man etua oyere de ne so. And everything all the movement wo yire ni yam nyina so it is energy on mo so and the move akra no ye bibia.
Okay.
And so we didn't need affect your clan. And I think they begin so okay. And one end, adwuma de them dia we didn't need fine. We the quotation na tiare nya akra na tiare. But everything that happen with wife no affect your clan, affect your clan body. Yes, so no mo affect body no. If you say be oni mu bia no we na building nyina. And so we didn't need man na move on mo say and everything vibrates. Who ni hu bi bia we yes bia vibrate. Bia we yes bia vibrate. The two I can say vibrate. Uti wo din kwa na uti a. Uti mu zo wakoma ne wo other organs ni nyina vibrate. And so meditation now could deep out me count wakoma no say yesi ko eba. Ohu me kra ohu me count how many times. Uti me count wo lungs. Uti me count bi bia. Everything is vibrating. Akra me timi aka no be be at me that.
Okay. And nana waka ni nyina nti we dey yemfa bi nka ho bi yento aso Mr. Girlfriend pacha hope so what you see.
Yeah, my okay.
Okay.
That was
so as bisafo ho abiem me hu nse bi abiem o pa mo cho ebi o ma se upeja won sa na se me hu a e be sa atofo mu nti ne mesra no wasa peja bi na me hu why okay come me hu so, a lot of hands but right now me hu bi mu nti no mesra mo sa peja na foforo why na me hu emfa. Please, in case you raised your hands and you were not called that, after some time, your hands will go down itself. So kindly raise it back so I can give you the mic to ask your question.
Hello, Chita.
Yeah, hi,
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, but for question, maybe sir.
Okay.
Yeah. In Paucho.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Oh, nana maninkasa mpacho.
Yeah. Paucho said me that's a me soon na yeah. Na me soon me yede hu say na ye we me soon me wa astra and I say me use consciousness. Pacho mate asem na me bisa
Me bacho debi.
Oh, me bisa se me sun na ya ma kwakoda na do na se me sun na ya na me sun me yede hu se at this moment I'm in the astral way, and I say I'm using my consciousness, and I say in other planes on me dem who say baby me we me wo astra, and I say me wo causa, and I say me we me dem.
So first of all, odo consciousness ne koi. So what I say. Enye physical body and how they koi. But also what I say. Odo consciousness na ko. Intini baby a koi and ade a wo ye wo no. Based on what you are doing there, no, that would determine. And I say, before I be so that you know, maybe we set the intention. You would say, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to go this. That is maybe I'll be corner. Maybe I playing the now be corner. Idea a year or honor. That the same thing that you are going to do there. Untimi enko if anything, baby I me find say. Maybe you see idea. See, maybe you see idea what a friend is saying. Causal plana. You are going to. You are definitely going to learn. Unti kuna unkukunku among for. But just what I say.
Yes.
So that will make you. Yeah.
Dream
And I
man,
can.
me kakra. I do understand
Okay.
no as I dey discuss kakra, but I know say be also will be sa na aboa new beginners, and I know that you
Yeah,
really know because you are a teacher.
Obia reason incentive me bisa
I'll be
mama.
a man in something of them. Me answer me share background na me. But at the end of the day, the TN say, the kasi echemu kakra. So also that it depending what you are seeing. That's why all those plans in the ABR on the futures. Any idea will be to me most of the time. Will be to me for instance, some sunda na ABR fan say me wo baby me share the anasa me download me past life. I know say automatically no casual because that's where the causes, the reason why everything is, and as a masunda na made me information about decision be ma making wa and I say adie bi asechra. I know say me was casual because that's the cause. So what you say, and I say many people say crazy and you ma download or daima. I know some more casual because the reason why the crazy is there, no, the main reason and yeah, yes, in the AC, no, a honor being an free. So nti ejina ne wo ye wo that way hono da ye no no and a betchere because all those plans ni nyina na bodies na wo ni nyina no e bia experiences no e wo ho ya ye de kan ne o ma discuss dada and so ko na hu sa de ne pa it should give you the you say aha na wo based on the information na yeah no ma discuss no but so what you say.
Yeah. Nana mpacho obi apagya ne nsenti ka yɛmfa nipa koro.
They say I grow the audience but
Aha.
yes
Okay.
that
Edu say mpacho wona woko Richard. Richard edu say me mpacho wona woko. Hey, edu say network na enya na say dey. I know the same story. Anyway, me feel before front in the time no. Say unya o network ni fix ya mpacho no wasa back why. Eric Odru. Eric mpacho betimi abusa wa say misa.
Good evening, Ebusian for.
Good evening.
Okay. Pacho, MC joining in chair, Papa. But you know, MC question kakra chair ya join na. Ebusian MC na my elite kakra dia ba.
Enye tight ni de obetua. Nti was.
Me question kakra ne say ho hia say ye bompae MC baby free ba no. MC free a Christopher fee kakra like
No problem.
ya pato ni free en kola ama afei na ehunu no kra na epese yes santi den aya na that side ne kakra e da so wo yemu
No problem.
ehun hia say we say ye bomb pie because ya me atia say la wo kwa ho kire bi ma na say bibi to na say situation bi a em say wo bomb pie ya e twitwaje wo in some way
Matias.
Nti ɛho hia sɛ wɔ sɛ yɛbɔ mpaeɛ na yɛbɔ mpaeɛ koraa yɛmmɔ ne sɛi.
Matias. Ɛne ɛde edubema yɛ sɔfo baako wa. Sika wo.
Yeah, me
Ɛno anfa ne kɔman.
yeah, obusa mpaebɔ
Patron.
sɛ ɛho behia sɛ yɛn no bɛbɔ mpae.
Patron.
Okay,
Ɛho
mpaeɛ
bɛyɛ
no
sɛ yɛbɛbɔ mpaeɛ anaasɛ yɛbɔ koraa yɛmmɔ ne sɛi. Sɛn na wɔ sɛ yɛbɔ no
aha, okay. Aha no yɛdeɛ yɛmmɔ mpaeɛ yɛyɛ affirmation. Wobɔ mpaeɛ deɛ anaa woka biribi akyerɛ obi a ɔte baabi sɛ ɔmmɛboa wo. Ne na wonim nipa koro a woyɛ. Sɛ wonim sɛ wankasa wo ne tumi no a afei ho ana wobɔ mpaeɛ akyerɛ no because wankasa wo ne tumi no mfiti aseɛ no na woyɛ asɛm ana wabɛfa honam so nti ha ne wo reference point sɛ wo na woyɛ nyame no ɔmfiti aseɛ na wɔ hɔ te sɛ asɛm ansa na wobɛfa honam a wobɛtena ate asehwɛ asase yi so nti ho ana wosu afrɛ no biom nti ha no yɛkyerɛ the self knowledge ama woahu sɛ ɔkra na ɔte wo mu no yɛ nyame nti woa wo ne nyame no nti woa na ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ wo biribiaa nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ wobɔ mpaeɛ deɛ fine we do affirmations wobɛka nsɛm bi ama wo ho mekra asɔre yɛwei ma me mekra asɔre yɛwei mekra asɔre yɛwei ɛno woka kyerɛ wɔ aho but nyɛ sɛ awurade a ɔte wiem bɛyɛ sei ma me awurade bia nte wiem biribia nte wiem ewiem hɔ nyinaa yɛ planet ɛyɛ galaxies ana ɛwɔ hɔ biribia nte hɔ nti deɛ woka kyerɛ no sɛ ɛte hɔ na ɛmɛyɛ ma wo no instead of you to do the thing on your own because one woyɛ adeɛ no but wogidie na wode ato baabi kɛkɛ but one woyɛ adeɛ no dem nti na wɔ sɛ ɔbaa wogidie agye wo nkwa wankasɛ me na magye wo nkwa ɛyɛ gyidie no a wowɔ no nti wobɛtumi de wogidie ahyɛ boom wobɛtumi de wogidie ahyɛ duam wobɛtumi de wogidie ahyɛ wo dan mu abɔ mpaeɛ ama no ayɛ adwuma ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ dan no na ɛyɛ adwuma no ɛyɛ so na ɛte wo mu no ana ɛyɛ adwuma no nti ha no yɛkyerɛ wo ma wohu sɛ woyɛ ɔkra na ɛho hia sɛ then you do it on your own. That's why we teach imagination, visualization, and all those things. You know, you just imagine that thing, then you bring that thing into a reality because we know we believe and they create your reality. Nti deɛ wode w'ani ato so sɛ ɔngye wo no nyɛ ɔno na ɛgye wo by gyidie no a wowɔ no ana ɛyɛ adeɛ no which is we don't know nti no ana ama yesu afrɛ obi nti ɛyɛ woa ana woyɛ adeɛ no nti now no ɛbɛma ohunu de wi a wobɛbɔ mpaeɛ nafa nti mekra wo ho ɔden mekra asɔreɛ wotumi adeɛ nyinaa yɛ woyɛ nyame worɛ na afiri wo ho kana woyɛ aka akyi ma wo home ne so kanyan ho woyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ woyɛ nkwa wonim owuo then ɔkra no bɛsɔre na wayɛ nneɛma nyinaa ma wo nti nyɛ obi na wobɔ akyerɛ no nim na yiyɛ no nyɛ de ɛnnim nti wokeka saa awurade boa me awurade bɛɛsie ma me na adeɛ no aba mu ɛyɛ w'ani esi so no that is imagination wohwɛ adeɛ no kwan ne twe a wotwe no a wakoma si so no that is vibration na ama adeɛ no atumi ayɛ yie no nkyerɛ sɛ obi na te wiem a ɔyɛ nti ha no wobɛhu nneɛma wei a mpaebɔ no sesa wommɔ nkyerɛ obi but you do the thing on your own you affirm things on your own onye obi na ɛbɛyɛ ama wo saa na ɛteɛ
Okay.
Meka bi ato
ɛne
aseɛ
ase bro
ɛkaeɛ no na wate nneɛma bi ase yie sɛdeɛ osi kaeɛ no saa pɛpɛɛpɛ na tie nyankopɔn biara ɛnte soro nom a n'abɔdwe fitaa a wokura pɔma mu na wobɔ mpaeɛ akyerɛ no sɛ ɔmɛgye wo nanso mɛmma wo werɛ mfi sɛ yɛwɔ entities anaasɛ yɛwɔ beings bi soso no nam different galaxy anaasɛ ɔmo nenam baabi a ɔmo nni adwuma biara yɛ enti sɛ w'adwene yɛ sɛ wobɛ base on wobɛ call on external forces a mpaeɛ bi a ɔmo nso bɛtumi aba abɛgye ayɛ ade kora ma wo ɔmo yɛ ma wo a that means say wo na wosom wɔ mo deɛ ɔmo de wobɛyɛ biara wobɛyɛ so what you say na w'ani nim ho sɛ external forces bi ɔno ɔnam ne baabi a wonni dwuma bi adi na wo friend sɛ wafrɛ no sɛ by force nti na ɔmɛyɛ biribi ma wo mepatwo mom yɛnhwɛ yie wɔ saa adeɛ no because ebi nya w'anim sɛ asɛm a mekan obi nte da and first time ɔde ete enti no sɛdeɛ teacher kan no yɛmmɔ mpaeɛ yɛyɛ affirmation because the once I will understand yourself say we so no you have no limit you can do everything on your own no you don't pray anymore you don't know what is praying but you do affirmation with faith, with GDN, and in a Bible in your can say more GDN put the snap your bar. Name because of the enemy, see, Bibiana near said doubt it. I dear me book the moment I doubt about with him, then I say, Emfa, forget to so what you say, and one main Casabi be a full before. But you every what you say.
That's Matumasi, Matiasi. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Mamiama. Mamiama patch of Yanko. Mamiama patch over to me without question. No.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Good evening, Obia. The
Good
question
evening.
where there's a little bit of the chat.
No
Not
problem.
me share be see. Who say a man for see full moon, yeah, wait, full moon. But then I realized me career researcher said moon no, it's not real. It was created. And to know, I want a little bit explanation. Says how full moon no beer did say full moon. Okay, moon said is it real? Because it says sun is real. You know, even a Bible about full moon, they say full moon is just it was just created. You know, a month for me full moon. Does it really mean something? And that's for full moon surgery for full moon. You think I better explain moon?
Mamiama, you don't throw me be so as a man, son, yeah, some question. But your full moon, what do you need? Then I would be there.
Me na me pese me nim de dey because what is say am for so full moon for nsioko gu nsioko sim na kwadware na ebe am for say full moon ya psychic ne dem na because
No
me say
problem.
sun touches your DNA. Wow, now I'm saying moon yeah psychic, but we are so now how will the psychic affect your soul? And you know, like so much talking about full moons, and I just wanna you like.
I think say you have the answer already because you are saying say you are a soul. So you are a soul, you are beyond all these things. So you are not supposed to bother yourself for all this. But anyway, since you need explanation, you have teachers who are so they will help you so you understand some small things. And I'm sure.
Yeah, me wa
Okay.
First of all, moon na a boss role. Send you one kasa wadi kan kasa any red. Me so me confirm I'm the any red. A one na reincarnation in nneɛma nyinaa ɛkɔ so ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛbɔ hɔ a move the same way as the way your planet no move. I say wode camera abɔ baabi na move tie move check your movements ankasa. First of all ɛno no clear. Secondly, as a soul you don't need full moon for anything. Full moon no class and say ni na the significance the astral teachings ni na nneɛma a ɔmo yɛ every year you need to say no so no they worship you before floor because you are so you are way above everything. Even if the moon no cry part of creation cry na rare and can you are above it. It's like sun who was me suma wia obi so suma plan na obi so suma. What is the meaning of this? You are a soul. You created all those stuff until you are way above it. So you don't really need to waste your time on those kind of stuff. When you see you are capable of doing everything and you saw things that are not there to be there. So you don't need to worry about it anymore.
Okay. I think say na Mamiama you were not here. And I was saying before, say before we are always like Libya, yes, see, too much. Then I said, you yourself know, you yourself know, what is your take on it? What are you saying? Do you believe? Also say yes, and I saying if you don't stop yes, now you will never hear yourself. Please me pamucho. Listen to yourself, listen to your soul, let your conscience speak to you yourself, because all the answers, it dwell within you. You don't need yes, bia. Yes. No, use na one now can yes. No. Also then also so can. Do you believe in a friend is saying what yes, no more can? What you believe in no becomes your reality. So if you don't believe, say the full moon is there, if you don't believe the moon is not real and all that, why do you still go ahead and want to know about it? Forget about all those things because they are all astral teachings. So what you
Yeah,
say?
yeah, I
Once
do
you realize your
understand it.
soul,
I do
once you
understand it.
realize, Mpacho, what's it say?
Me say I do understand it. Until I was just because me quite research, because we say no, we came from Christianity, we came from
Oh,
this, we
don't
came from
worry.
that.
I don't worry. I
Into we just
understand
want
the
to.
whole me educated the rest. No, most of what you say. So I'm not disputing what you were saying, one Mpacho. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just saying it for others to understand it. Say once you realize yourself, you say we is so no, you are beyond everything. So what you say? You were there before all these petty things. Now you were physical. No? You were there. If you can say now, you have always been there. And then anything na will buy it. But so what you're saying, we should get it in our mind, in our head. Say, I am a soul. I am beyond everything. If I want to know something, if I want to understand something, I have to go within me and find the answers myself. Mpamocho,
Into
ɛnyɛ
no
saa deɛ
wait,
ɛyɛ wɔ
wait.
no, ɛbɛyɛ useless.
Yeah, into when it boiled down to having faith and believing in yourself, because like say we saw, we just have to have a strong faith to say your soul is powerful. Because I think the problem we are having is like with this new teaching, we just wondering to know at this point, just have to have a strong faith and
Yes,
say we saw no, you're
exactly,
very,
because you
very
need to
powerful. That
also
nothing.
channel that ahoɔden na ɛwɔ mu no. Ma ne nsɔre, ehu sɛ no, you are beyond everything.
Okay.
Whatever the would say full moon in Bayama no. You don't need the full moon. Your soul net 2 moon bit my yama multiple times.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I the figure, mommy 30 seconds, I mean, can't be quick. Meaning about only the moon never one. Science documentary or I say almost the Adiako Boswa, a boom China said that the end number one, number two. Winning the moon, no. Almost what happened US, I mean, or John Adia, me read the HSA, the moon ye fua, crown rate and Casa Costro, in the wood the Ancasa Costro.
Yeah.
Aha, so I was watching. And
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, there's no way that it can bring anything good. Say, no, you fool, yeah, almost charge it, energy, no more train. And this almost who come rate because we now no more energy, and no more train. Aha, sanity. It is also what's the puna. Now, so do energy now, they would trick or maybe now, so I am say, yeah, and that's it.
Okay, because you see, moon and now it drains your energy because our chain will energy, the idea whatever is into from what I understand, it doesn't make sense to do that. Because, yeah.
Me pacho utie me.
Uh-huh.
Me
Sorry.
pacho jai yes no. Listen to yourself.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Listen to yourself. Anyone be wow. What you say?
Yeah. Thank you.
Believe in yourself. I did your person your man ubiano. Say it, say I will do it. I don't need full moon.
Okay.
Pacho so what you say?
Yeah, thank you.
Miss Medawasi. Okay, D Pacho Onaoko.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. With the experience I'm having just 3 days ago, and I'm person share.
Okay.
So like anytime I'm the breathing practices and like there's this location, this particular location, like it takes me there. That's like Afranch, right? And just 3 days ago, I decided to look like I'm going to follow where it's going to take me. And then it took me to my mom's hometown. It took me to the family house, and then it took me to where my mom was buried. And then I asked myself, why am I here? And then it took me back to the family house, and I said, a square. So at that moment, now I was like, what is the point of me being here? And then I saw the skies drop down, and then a light opened in the skies. and I was trying to enter. It's like a portal. I was trying to enter, but anytime I just see a white light. Am I in there or I'm still outside where I am? So I was a bit confused, and then it went off. So I want to really ask, like, can there be something like that, like a portal, be amount like that? That's what I want to know, understand.
Okay. All right. The I can met tapping about the inti other teachers. Nanampacho.
Me back on me over the man catch a question.
Okay. Now was Obisa say, is there something like portal I will be betting me a amount for you to enter or see something? And if I'm deep patrol, did I get it right?
Yes, please.
Okay. And I'm patrol so what say?
Back potas
Okay.
in the a dorsal. But you have to be very, very, very careful whenever, especially say
Nana patrol, Nana hear me. Who you should device me, you know, and any like
there will be
the
using
fast
device
one.
me.
Yeah, because I be an Emma feedback.
Any would you come na me call out na me samla. And
Okay.
then
Okay. No problem. Okay. Speak about your okay,
Yeah.
speak. Okay, speak there. Obetima buana ma.
Patro no o ti de o so da ya e de
Okay.
no ko portal bi.
Di patro mute your mic and I'm so the feedback in if you want to.
But
Patro
Yeah.
okay.
mute your mic in
Aha.
the tea. Why?
Yeah. E ma no repeat the
Okay,
question
so
ni bi mai.
okay, di patro busa question ni bi.
Me see experience, like I was doing the breathing practice. Anytime that I may be on, like I may call, like remember me a hometown, like Sar Road is like I remember Sar view. So like 3 days ago, me follow view on I may call, like my family house, a be an me if like a woman mommy. And then I asked myself, so why am I here? And then
Mhm.
there was like a portal. I dropped it from the skies were like, I don't know, just came to the roof. So I'm asking, so like your portal be like it's like that, and I said it may be portal mouse.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, o portal bi sa obetimi anya portal bi sa said e wa wo kan. Ade ne twe wo kɔ maame kurom. But wodi akyiri kɔɔ no koduru fie hɔ na bi portal bi ama so obetimi afam. It's possible, but portal koro no unim portal koro ba bi e be lead you to. That is the problem. Nti no ha no we create portal on our own. Nye obi portal ɛda hɔ no akɔ fam. Ɛhe fa na wokɔ? Wokɔpie hi. So time no nya nso, time no so a yɛn no bɛkyerɛ mu the way a you create portal a wobɛtumi de afam to another dimension or another universe or another galaxy or another planet. Nti there is a way. Ada sɛ bi a beings bi na ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo travel to a certain place ɛno deɛ mentumi nkyerɛ deɛ ɛwɔ mu. Anaasɛ bi koraa beings no ɔmo yɛ papa. Ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo boa wo kwan bi so mentumi nkyerɛ deɛ ɛwɔ mu until sɛ wobɛ follow that portal no na wakɔhwɛ deɛ ɛwɔ mu aba no mentumi nkyerɛ wo deɛ ɛwɔ mu. Nti no ɛyɛ possible sɛ wobɛtumi alidi saa adeɛ no atumi ago other galaxy, another dimension, another universe, another planet. Yes, it's possible, but we teach you how to create your own portal. Na wode akɔ baabi a wopɛ sɛ wokɔ a woyɛ aware sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ nkɔfa problem emblem. Nti sɛdeɛ woka no, yes, it's possible. Portal bi abia ma wo, but baabi a ɛde wokɔ deɛ nobody's know. Nti wo na ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ very careful. Anaasɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi ɛnyini duru baabi ansa na wobɛtra sɛ wobɛfollow saa nneɛma no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wokɔ a wobɛtumi ahu way out. Saa ne teɛ.
Yeah, nti no said the teacher Chika Ekano. Sa pepe ne tie. I think say I was seeing it before. Say we have a lot of beings or entities out there. Their job is to manipulate people. They don't have anything to do. They are just out there roaming. Some people be in the boni keke. That's what I say. So you have to be careful what you do, what you see, where you want to go. and all those things. You don't just enter anywhere, KK, just because of say you are curious and you want to go and explore anywhere you want. Who could draw normal? They can trap you because you don't know where you are going. You don't have much knowledge about all these things. So don't be overexcited. Now baby, you don't understand. You don't know where you are going. Relax. Baby, baby, don't enter. You just let it go. Say the Obabeka CCN a experience na we you ebedru baby no wo beti ase or you will understand. So what you say, you will create your own portal or you will have a way of going to anywhere you want to go. But you don't men konkura will be portal will be ama baby where the portal will lead you to. Because like I said before, entities the brew or outside on they can manipulate you for you to understand. Say, oh my mini, say oh my bad len your mammy. What take you mammy physical body no, their baba say your no, but len your one. Obey lead work to a kujina baby. But because now you be trap you'll be struggling to come back. That is why baby who boy this body need that ho. No, but to soon baby. So what you say? It's no. Mummy was signing my way home. And your baby and also woko. Just you are now learning. Go down and learn. Think now friend drone. And no mumble boy say, oh pardon me boom back up. Then one nascent the nascent con. And on M1. We should take note on all these things that we are saying here. This I hope say it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear. I'm more second question then. So
Okay.
um last time ita teachings no cause on this journey no one helps like obi ambua obi, right?
Yes.
But like growing up, I feel like on this part I have been obi mame directions, right? I don't know. Even the I could see either for me to come on this platform, 'cause, like I've been thinking of like how was it able to happen? And then growing up, like I just hear voices in my ears like, go and sleep, go and sleep. The corner me told then I just go into body get sleep, mind awake, and then everything I may experience it beyond me but physical now. Like everyone on my banner, I will just see shadows moving around in my room and I say be I move so I may free in my ban my weight. Like I had that experience more times. If you I mean I see a voice now, I just listen to the voice, me call that then boom. Within few minutes and then I go inside, but me I'm person made me I don't unless it comes. So I really want to ask do we have entities be who direct and I was like who I don't know. So I just want to have an understanding of that.
Okay. Sika.
Okay, Dream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sika Maninko.
yeah. There is a help. Mmoa wɔ hɔ. But sɛdeɛ mmoa no ho si ɛɛden no, tia na yɛka no general sɛ mfa wo ho nkɔto mmoa so because ebia na wankɔnya mmoa. But ebia deɛ wobɛhu ne sɛ yɛ mmoa no na ɛyɛ na ɛdɛ. Nti na yɛka no sɛ mmoa ni hɔ anaasɛ there is beings ne nyinaa no wɔ ɔmo agenda. But we have very good beings ɔmo ɛboa ama planet earth afa no ntoma papa atumi afira. We have very good beings ɔmo wɔ around ɔmo pɛ sɛ yɛn no planet yi no wɔtumi de ne ho na nka yɛn no tumi go in a natural way no ɛwɔ hɔ. Wate ase ana even Madagaya no koraa no ɛfight for sɛ bɛyɛ ɔno obɛtumi ade ne ho no watumi liberate the beings na ɔmo wɔ asase wei so no. Nti yes, there is possible say there are good beings a wɔbɛtumi lead you. Yes, ebi ne wɔka no sɛ ɛkwan a ɔfa so koraa hu saa de wei no ɔno hu ne sɛ there is a beings bi a ɔmo lead. Sɛ wonya your intuition very good na sɛ wonya ne clear sɛ beings bi lead you yes, they will come around. Beings no member around. Then you are boldly ask them who they are. Ɔmo yɛ good sɛdeɛ wodwene no a ɔmo bɛda ɔmo ho adi ama ɔmo ahu sɛ yɛn ne so beings yɛpɛ sɛ woyɛ sei anaasɛ wo liberate wo family anaasɛ woyɛ saa adeɛ wei until that no mfa wo ho nto ɔmo so more sɛ ɔmo na ɛbɛyɛ biribi ama wo because you are the same powerful as them. The knowledge no na wonya nyae ana ɛno nso mu na Nyame adom ɔde wabeto no nti until say beans ni be yi omo ho adi ma obehu say omo ye good, they have come in the good manner no, and give you up to them so easily, just like that, because you are the same as them, just you don't have the knowledge. And thank God you are here to learn the knowledge. No, you know, men for the meantime, never relax it. So me good said the old na be you muhodi. No matter was a day we in a person we na ebi kura ye kura so na ye ni boa ma okuduru sei ti sei ne pese wusua sei ne pese wo ye saa tam no so a o man kata beda o ho di ache until that no don't rush them.
Yeah, mini ama me paketewa bi nka ho. De ye aka no de sika aka no. Na de ten say entities no almost very very tricky, most especially according to yeah no projection and different intermediate one no more now you do our person no enter into agreement. So like so me share being no being with the oba so be one way or the other no what was share agreement with na akwa so uji two mu na agreement ni bo are very 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 tricky. The uji two mu na what was mu no onya do shem wi a utitwe edem papa enti na ya na ye kan in general say there is nobody helping you. You can do your own thing. Yes, there are few people who are among form visit to you might be one of them, but you have to be extra careful not to take a precaution. Yeah. Now, but so satisfied with you say they protect you. Say they question warm. It's finding out, making sure that there's no contract. That's the main word. There's no contractor. Yes, sir. The contract be better. Ojo ho any. Me that's it.
That's nana ni sika. Pacho di what you say.
Pacho Amatiasi.
Okay, that's it. Naomi, Pacho na woko. Naomi
Pacho,
Pacho.
me misa say,
Okay.
so reading because now me tie program bi na nani pani can say, yeah, basa say we so. Yeah, we ni deba. Na ye call agreement say bia me kwasa say we na me koye. We na me koye. And sana obi nso volunteer ma so na aba be di dwuma na opeso wendi no. Enti me bisa say enti no. Since I who say yes so was a yen so you who your contract agreement I call ya and sana ye bass as we so ana. Said a bear why am I when you was a yen.
Okay. Sika.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Sika Pacho. What's it?
Yeah, me wa ha me patch was bit ma repeat ni bi ma because my best me dofo bi nchen komo de ekumi no ano de.
Me ba so the dream. Oh yeah, has grown to I'm a prakoma to antino.
Oh, on say the because the entire I on say afrakoma they are why busy in Tina
Mhm. Mhm. No,
afrakoma
anya
they
he, mani
premium
repeat
they
why?
to the munjan.
Mani repeat.
Eh,
They be call to
Mpacho,
here.
massa me say,
Mhm.
almost so we are
Mhm.
and a bebo more so me class and me bass as we so. Me say me
Okay.
kwa me ware ana me ware me
Okay.
wo ana me
Okay.
wo
Okay.
ana me ni
Okay.
obi ko na nipa na koboa me ama adwuma dia na
Okay.
pese me ni no
Okay.
etumi
Okay.
afofele enti
Okay.
ya we say asase we
Mhm.
so amekwe me ama willingness e obi afo so
Mhm.
enso ye bedru ha na asensam na fla na me bisa say enti e wo
Mhm.
say ye say ye hu so no e wo say ye
Automatic.
contract ye sign ya ansa na ye ba asase we say de be ya ye be hu ne e wo say ye nye na.
Okay. Thank you very much. On this knowledge, send him dear way and yamade over to mono automatic. You know. But in no here. And you know here. Maybe our person or corner here. What
Okay.
you say? And we are near ma we are so obey. But time lands and run near chess ideas and rush over class.
And
It's
no,
the
no,
same.
and to me, see, because I know teaching say we're here.
Okay.
You be
Okay.
posty. You be posty.
About to feed you other corner. And no quest and no teachings no busy on this. Timelines now the buy and a doors on your back. O timelines now the buy no. A new more person obey, near more person obey, wishes in your back. Nti bebree, but always the best na appear ma the best nti wobɛtumi aka sɛ mekɔdi teacher wobɛkɔa ne amfa wo na akɔte afa nurse ɛno na ɛyɛ the best a ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ no saa moment no so timelines no ɛdɔɔso nti on this knowledge no ɛyɛ automatic ɛbɛduru bi no wobɛhu wo wishes sɛ woyɛ na ɛnyɛ no koraa nso na ɛyɛ the most important thing nyɛ no sɛ wobɛhu ho sɛ woyɛ ɔkra no it's all ɛno ne adeɛ a ɛsombo paa nti na ɔka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɛyi deɛ tiw mu no ɛso kyɛn deɛ ɛwɔ wiase nti deɛ tiw mu no ɛso kyɛn adeɛ biara nti na ɔka kyerɛ sɛ wohwere wo kra a na wahwere adeɛ nyinaa nti sɛ wobɛhu ho sɛ woyɛ wo kra no saa nimdeɛ wei nyinaa na ɛbɛba adeɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛ ne best adeɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛ ne good adeɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛ ne perfect ne nyinaa wɔ wo kra no mu nti di kan hu ho ansa ho hia sɛ wobɛdi kan akɔhwehwɛ sɛ mekɔhwehwɛ adeɛ a mede baayɛ me zodiac ho ahwani me zodiac ho wobɛtumi akɔhwehwɛ nso wotumi nyɛ ho adwuma because wonim ho but wonya hu wie a ɛno bɛboa ma watumi ahu nneɛma bi aka biara nti di kan hu wie ho hia sɛ wobɛ akɔhwehwɛ biribiara why
Okay.
Me mamfa kakra nso ɔso Naomi ansa na wo next question number deɛ teɛ ne sɛ sɛneɛ de sika kaeɛ no na yɛtaa yɛ saa deɛ no paa anaasɛ yɛdwen sɛ yei a yɛwɔ asase so na obiara wɔ deɛ ɔde baa anaasɛ mission no only few of us and the one mission is specifically nipa ne ba be say to say mfa say nipa ne ba aba be boa ama vibration bi wo planet we so yin akosoro anaasɛ ɛba be boa ɛde knowledge bi to say aba and only your mission but apart from that and said the union di kaka pick a timeline now there are many things on it and it's within creation remember that's the most important thing. When you put a timeline, there are many things that also experiences was our timeline. So, in favor of you, against you, and you have positive and negative. No, but as far as or as long as you are on that timeline, unless you to change your timeline, as far as you're on that timeline, you're going to experience it anyhow or anyway, and the soul is open to experience anything at all. And in fact, say timeline now find a damn ball so your soul is willing and ready to go through that, and every soul should be willing to go through that. So that has nothing to do with and I'm a buy yes me buy worry. Our area is not a mission. Me buy and yes me buy be sit down with Kumasi and answer and kind. Me buy yes me buy be diakonya. All those are just on this planet. The sound say now so no the buy there. Other planets that doesn't work that way. So when also young one, the whole world, the crown will be out there. Now see, and then your mission. Fine. Over here and waha. Remember, so the next level, even is Astral, they don't even know you. That's the whole thing. And to know all you know, say the Indian the sick can. So we do no, so we so. No, said the baby it's already here. You are just experiencing it. Just let it flow. And make your choices as you go. Just choose and keep going. You can choose something. I would say you might think, but choose you might make the right decision. By the end of the day, now I will end the bad amount. You can choose. You can do things that might choose wrong, but at the end of the day, now I am fruitful in favor of you. So that's all I can say. And now my contribution. That's it.
Okay, that's it. Pacho now we Pacho so we are okay.
Me ba dem ite kasa.
Oh, sir, okay.
Okay, dream. Now, so, Sanya Omokano. Now, when you come here, I know maybe internet and social, it doesn't really, it's not needed or it's not important. Okay. So when you are learning idea, learn something that is going to make you know thyself, which is self-realization of who you are as a soul. Okay. Not I think because social media the topic will be when it has nothing to do with anything. It just sounds good, more like information in your head. Okay, you're saying okay, demo way you're saying what okay. So what at the end, what is it? It doesn't actually bring anything to to our life. We just hear it just to make it, sometimes it's just entertainment to the mind. We just listen to it. And then amount from comes time is money or something kind of that. So people, I wonder why people teach some of and then maybe it does not actually lead anyway. It doesn't give the person anything, right? It just sounds good into the head. The person does not develop anything. Now, with concern rates, to see na why or more. Some of us are teaching we are own choose. Now that choose, unless you are very advanced beings, where you can actually choose your, mostly at any civilization. That is where you can choose a life you want to come and live. Some of us are any purpose. We are just here. Some of us are some people too are here to do something, bring some important with the sound of the buha almost share and crossing Ben Yanomu Yibi. No, almost I say you're more move sooner daddy, and they will be positioned in the very places and command home quatrain no so yes because Yasha the Naman engineer Fena. You don't know what to be a savior or so yeah, that's what you cross room to mean use phone or better enemy or better. So the person has to be in a very good situation, good environment because he or special mission the man. Okay. So Biana a mission or whatever it is just a tricks where they want us to believe that you're choosing the life now you're living where in this life you don't actually want it. Life you don't actually contribute anything to humanity. So what experiences or what are actually is this your purpose? What is so that idea I think I almost see one I'll choose a family like hey and Ghana will be able to choose Ghana. Right.
Obiego Australia.
But they bring this idea, saying dear Tum say, okay, then life me living no yani choosy. And then it is an agreement you are making with the matrix. Saying okay, Matthias, I do it right. But now when you are being captured and being slaving here, but one more believe is one out choose is over. So it is the way of pushing the burden, no, or the guilt, no, every of the system, no, every system now what the guilt, no. I'm a one cause I say, Miana. Because I don't know people who want to be in, I don't know, maybe some of our life are, rich and good, maybe we like it, but there are some of us, who say, say, Bianca, some crown, maybe cancel all the purpose who be by so bad, they be the weekend. And yeah, from go to baby, everything I can, yeah. I don't
And then
know.
come contract the messing up was
You see the trick. So we have now the soul contract. It start from a contract, and yes, it will be home baby and sign contract. Now, what is soul contract? For example, I think so we because a demo being I don't know, it wasn't a demo, it was the entity B guide, and I think the seeker my brief in the pack. No, yeah, it might be they are trying to sign a contract or that is where the contract starts from. There are some kofubu high TTV yeah, BCB only because of our previous life, you're no more contract, so they own us, right? So in the galactical way market, in the black market, people actually own souls. Only call for like souls, which is important. Not exploit so no. It may tombi. It may this. So some of you who have no, maybe why a ton of basi on for what will be. And the idea of tetanona. I think so. You could be and change one cost 7 or all this sort of stuff. It actually happens. So the uncle we are some across about bo be keke. Yeah, some because be please you with some this life keke because it is a contract. Now, when you don't be careful, now going to the inner now, yes, I now some of the demons or whatever it is, who agree to the terms of no now you sign the contracts. You're having a soul contract with that being. So if that being contracts and also what is within the contracts, after that, obe own you even after who free here, the being will own you based on or will control based on the agreement, no contract, right? So that is why those who try to work with demons and other demonology on their home way, way, right? You don't really understand because it and now again the instances who are some of the people who have who might be names and might be found on now come what it is most of those people no were actually slaves to those entities in the astro only as an asset or property, right? And yeah, some of my boss or my right? So I think maybe as time goes, we're talking about all this contract. Okay. Yeah, so semi Kano, we are living in a jungle. So if you don't actually learn how to survive the obituity, okay. Yeah. So I think that Naomi will have a clear understanding about Nami Adekeke.
Yeah.
Dream.
That's the teacher seeker eater. Okay. And now me patch so yeah okay dear.
Mpacho na me okay na me last question na me pese me bisa na pese me de
Okay.
to aso. Na mpacho na madaga yo se madadeng. Ena me bisa se na ite teachings no
Asasia.
o kase.
Asasia.
Aha. Na o kase ono on differentiate black and say white. But me tie black sun ne teachings be obey on ma grace no o kase Africa and Ghana no. Rem no yeah omo consider say ye moa. But so far me teachings na dia so far koso Ghana. How come say still omo consider na omo consider say Jesus. And so na me pese menti ase.
Naomi, listen. I think you listen to people much. Okay, so when
I don't know.
perspective here now, because I don't know why. So I make there are so many information out there. Obi a candy anything. Obi a candy will need more things will whatever it is. We don't want you to focus on. Okay, don't listen. It will make you confused.
Yeah.
Okay, words have power. Me no kasa sisi I'm programming you. Kasa ye kasa na mount ya bi. Bi wo mu bi. Now the same way when you listen to people, they think the same thing is happening to you. So
Mpacho na
if you don't,
say dada intimidate ye we de no na ama my menti ase a me pese me clear me
yeah,
hono.
yeah, don't worry. What we are saying is we have a chance to communicate with her. Okay, it's not actual we are mboa or whatever it is. What we know is that based on our knowledge, we know everyone is souls.
Okay.
And in the grand cosmic scheme, there's no goals or inyame or which inyame. Is it the source now? Who is it? We need realm. We don't do that stuff saying I mean engine or muscle chain, yeah, no money that we don't believe. We go back, we are not identifying as a body or as a black people or as an African. We are identifying ourselves as a soul, as consciousness. Okay, so we go back to it. Okay, so with the issue, it goes back to I think say accountability. It goes back to conform,
Yeah.
the Enki and Enlil. Okay, the Anunnaki people. And then the whole idea the whole thing go back to our DNA and all this sort of stuff. But it has nothing, as a dog, I don't know. That is also the our so Obiana the organ. But ours is that everyone is soul. We are consciousness, and they are the grand scheme. So we identify as a soul, not a body. Okay. And now please do your practices and that's anytime you'll be bringing.
I eat my kasasi muisa. I don't know. Like before masumi mo dedodo.
Yeah, they can hear and some of your baha no until say your
Yeah, yeah,
baha
yeah.
more
I think
teachings
some of us
yeah.
is
Now
nipa
say
bebree.
my confused into this your clear your answer.
I said na obi mpo kra me kamemwa if what the uwa hanum ya can ya teachings we ya ye biesia ya so na
I don't know make no
ya
because
ye
it's quite interesting that people. I don't know why, but you should be able to. classify information. Informations are its frequency. It kind of can program you. So this information, what is it doing for me? We don't have time to waste. Some information we will have. It has nothing to do with anything. It is just information. A bit more, it's more like it might look a mystery to the mind, and then the mind, this thing serves as entertainment to the mind. That is why people get on doing this stuff, or people also always listen to it. It serves as an entertainment. Also, to don't know, yeah, first, no, yeah, it's more like we have the urge to listen to some mysteries, tend to be, and
Exactly.
and we just say, and I say, and now I quite go time when we also don't need about something in our meeting, right? Now it looks good to the mind, it looks entertaining to the mind,
Exactly.
right? But it is not important because we are applying the wisdom in here. For example, what could school say? Be a school, okay? What could see open up nurse, university. Now nursing episodes, right? But when the subject ne wo nyina, oku person oku na oku tie de kakra na wo busa mama, teacher is oku tie ade science students, but so, there is informations. These are all informations. But which one do you need to have a focus? You want self-realization. So then we have practices in place. Do it, find your own truth, your own answers, get in touch with your own selves. But other platforms and other people, they present informations where has nothing to do with anything. It just entertain the mind, making people not to do anything and just listen. Oh, we are one. Okay. So that information, okay, Astra, what are we gonna do with it? You don't know. So what so anyway, I think please, I am apply this stuff because not any information in here to help you. It must sound good to the mind. So I make an entertainment, and people like entertainment, right? It's information. Oh, so what? Okay, okay, right. So what do you say? Then obey your man for be waiting the whole word.
Easy.
Asɛm
Say
sɛ
obi
yɛpɛ sɛ
abe
yɛn
obi
vibrate
ani
mu
abre
nti yɛayɛ
obi
why
ani abre dendenden egye ho akyi sɛ na ɔbonsam ti yɛ apɔnkye. Ne ti apɔnkye a ɛde na ɛbɛyɛ ama wo. Ɔbonsam ti yɛ apɔnkye a na ayɛ de.
ɛyɛ asɛm
Anyway, Patrick Mami na Naomi, how be say what you say?
mpakyɛ ayɛ ne mate ase meda
It's
ase
yes, no. Munyai na muntie mu, listen to yourself. And never wow.
Yeah, and you can tap into all this. We are all connected. At intermediates, they are very fortunate to know this as fast as possible. Where they can channel information, they can know stuff. They have the intuition is built, so everything is within them. They, for example, maybe we are doing healing for people. They can read the person, ask the questions. So they are actually getting in touch with who they actually are and downloading information. And that is what it actually is because everything is within. What is within it. So we need to just focus on ourselves first and just leave. Send a kind or into the enlightenment now. Please, daddy amount for find what you want to do. Okay. Indian enough, so be also connection with home or whatever. Fine. Honor, keening it. So I don't know who show being from PM farmer now who they are called to feel. I'm saying is feeling gadochi,
seeing is believing
right? Because then that is the secret. When you can get in touch with them, then obedience. But I don't know why people cannot. Maybe it's my own view how I view things because I want. That is it. That is the key. Obedience key, and then we all can tap into it. We can see all the truth from the lies. We cannot do this. But people don't, I don't know, people don't teach. They want people to come and always go and look and come and teach them. Where the secret is there, just focus on that secret. It may take a time, you may do some practices. But when the key is the key now, the behavior, asa, you now your own God. Anyway.
Exactly. Anyway, and that's it, teacher. Okay, and for if anything, my Gladys Fusu, because Upejan and Sanama. Gladys and Pacho, bet me beside question. Gladys Mpacho, you can unmute yourself and ask your question if you are still willing to ask her. Else, I will jump and pick someone else.
I think Dream only available. Okay.
Yeah, I
Hello.
think she's available now. Okay, yeah. Hello.
Pacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho, mitio biao. Danyamia siso. Damase pass which me be yini. Person no yini, best say be you can hear. And Damase, Yami, unshira monya mokesida, Namon church and that. Now, my question is say, yeah, say, me qua. Menti nipa nanti o, but akwa sɛ obi di m'akyi. Megyina na metwa m'akyiri a menhunu obiara so. Ebisɛ ɔhu sɛ obi di w'akyiri a wote nipa no nante a wohu sɛ wote na afei so nipa so sɛ wokɔ a na obi koraa di w'akyiri koraa na wonnim koraa ɔhu sɛ nipa no sunsum tumi tɔ wo so ma wohu sɛ nipa ni bɛwei mekɔ a ayɛ me bɛyɛ 3 or 4 times. Mekɔ a ɛsɛ obi di m'akyi metumi hu sɛ obi di m'akyi. Metwa m'ani a if I told say, oh, I shall say, bear 2 weeks.
Back class ya tambe also say back class ya.
Yeah, by as I say, you trouble me.
Oh.
Yeah, by answer and movie we and someone say about we know bear bosom in the
Okay, more assignment. I want you to ask who that at the corner is. If your that is what your intention okay.
Okay, Mpacho Martin. Now, so Miss Hour back could be so. And also, Emery Bina, so me da has my do. I say, Diana Matisse be a bejinam in Pumanity. Frame or Cassa say, Auntie, see. Auntie soon be seen and quite then all my breast. I did be a baby. I was say, young call by young call by no so mentiasi.
Okay. Also, Tino was so. I need to
I said, my dad bet me a Cassano or Masum.
And I make us say, okay. What that or Babada, okay. We did exercise. And well, right, right before ask the question, who are those people? Okay, or do it, you know what in show, and also open then for him.
Okay.
So now the person does not say anything. Then we do a shielding or you cast spells on whatever it is because you don't know why that being is around you. Right? So have the power. You know, about affirmation. You have the power to say you don't want them in your space anymore. Whoever it is.
Okay.
But first ask whatever right or I want to just sit down, ground, you know, and just say you don't want them in your space anymore. That is it, okay? Dream.
Yeah. Yeah, and also.
Okay.
Okay, Manasi. Lord Ralph. Lord Ralph.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, this question I want to ask you.
Okay.
So, I've encountered this after my breathing exercise or during my breathing exercise. At times in the course of doing the breathing exercise, I can see a picture, and at the same time, I can also hear some words, especially in my right ear. But focusing on either the picture and the words has become a problem for me. And the second aspect that
why? First question, why? Why is it a bit difficult?
So
is it your hands and that's your mind?
the reason it has become difficult for me is that I don't know if I'm going to focus on the picture and on the voice, because anytime I try to maybe focus on the picture, the voice will still keep coming, and I'll be telling myself that.
What does the voice say? Do you understand the voice?
Yes, at times it might be just a word or two, and it will go, and it will later come back. Different word or two, and it will also go.
Okay. So choose first. Focus on the image first. Okay. Let's use. Also, there are two basic of the projection. We have the light and the sound. Okay. You use the projector. You use the sound, inner sound. Okay. So first, use the light first. I think you have a clear audience. So use the light or focus on the picture and interact with the picture, the image, sorry. And then if you can enter into that frame, that is fine. First, before answer. Now, when on a voice in the telepathically send message to that voice. Okay.
Okay.
But don't agree to anything. Okay.
Okay.
Be vigilant. Omega CB crazy. To your mate. No. Ask questions so no be uncommon. Make sure you don't agree to anything beyond or may say no, don't do it. Make sure say just a normal conversation with me and then where you are or what not just here. Okay. And if I be an audience and not one way at and then we'll know what to do about it next. Okay.
Okay, sir. But I said there was just one thing too. Yesterday, after the breathing exercise, or whilst I'm doing it, I heard this old name. One old man he used to stake lotto at my place, so I heard his name in my ears, and I was asking myself, but for the lotto, I have stopped working with those people, so why am I hearing that man's name right now? And another word was like he's gone. He has just passed away, and I was like, no, this one there's no true. Is either I'm thinking for myself or I'm talking to myself. So I just stopped the breathing exercise, and I contact one guy who I used to work with during the times I was working at the lottery office, and he was like, oh, everything is fine, blah blah blah. The old man is still there. I think he has even won the lottery just yesterday. So I was asking myself that why didn't I get the voice correct say that oh the man has won a lotto, but instead telling me that the man has passed away.
Maybe he's certain. How would you know? Okay, so don't worry with the voice. Send them kind of. What they about? Send them kind of. Try to send a telepathic communication. Send him telepathy. I think you don't. Please. But so, Lord Ralph,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
try to send the telepathic communication to that whoever is talking to you. So try to have a conversation. So the intention is you are the thoughts, to whoever is communicating to find why or Casa say or what. It might be some astral beings being all play, tricks on you. Okay. So just now, you don't want that people to be on your space. Just say you don't want them in your space anymore. You don't want them to be, and that is what they will go. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
If anything happens, just let us know, and then we know what to do.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Isaac, Nina, Pacho, Unaoku.
Good evening, sirs.
Good evening.
Pacho, person besides it. No can say, I say, life na ye, scripted. And I maybe say, as soon as ye nimbibia, we are all knowing, like we are omnipotent. And the future is not the exact. I didn't know as a life now ye living, it will be scripted for us.
Okay. And what? I don't know why I Obeka instructed for me. Who was the person?
Yeah, Isaac.
No. Man, Obeka.
And teachings nana. And another makuna today.
Yeah, I think that they were beginners, so I don't know why. I think the scripted part come in here because it's Anna. I think it was scripted and it's not supposed to be here.
I said they are scripted.
Yes, the life is being scripted for us.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay. Anyways, Isaac.
Yes, sir.
What remains is that also me because you need to understand time. We ensure time. The idea of time, okay, is what all this knowledge is spranging from. Okay, the space-time continuum. Now, time, your first idea is a time. We are having time within creation. Anyway, Isaac, man, you living for Muko a year. Why just because we need to you bet some time first, before you understand this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
that's.
Yeah, me so me that's like what you are saying. Okay, next to Mpacho now.
Good evening, Nebusian4.
Good evening.
Ready, I'm my question and a contribution kakra ni say na lady baako bisa full moon no ho asem na o kan say ye okra eno na as you focus on okra ni bibia okra is powerful here any external na say any other thing bia but I say now teacher baako so kan say your entities bi wo ha mutimi bo nipa so bi wo ha obeben ono ebia oba beboa wo ama wa advance na say ebia wo hu niam bi wo asase so nti ho na me nti ase yie so on say di bia ye hu say ye so na so ni so de enko nim bibia but ye basase so ani ye refi eniam bi nti say amfafa ebia teachings ni platforms bi mu a ye hu nimdie no anase ye hu no kre no nti hakra ye wo no somehow betimi aka say hakra ye so ahwe sebe boa ya nti through practice no anyway no nti say lady ni bisa saa na say o ka say onjai bibia tie anyway na somehow no feel say ebema ye be limit ye hu too much.
Okay. Yeah. Answer. I don't know. When you come here now, okay, we hope that is what we think. Say, baby, you've come here, you know what we are teaching. We're here to learn from us. Okay. So we try our best to make you understand as possible and give the information to you as possible. Okay. That is what I say there. We'll focus on those as let's go back to the full night. The full moon no also at when Oya ritual am some entities be, and we found out the demons or whatever it is, there's so implications on it. Okay. I know you're one. So when you are here, you can be on other, it's fine, it's all your own cup of tea. That is good. Okay. But for the best, the culture say try not to focus on other stuff like which it has not, and it has nothing to do with anything which has to do with your soul development. Okay. And he said also, yeah, you are here to try it. It's fine. But mobile and we your farm said, so we try to bring out what will be best for you and what we have find out. Okay. That is how.
I just say Metiasia, Ahana be say more of do it yourself.
Yeah.
So,
we don't.
We are cranning to be near knowledge beer. What try so bad then wow bet me enya a free source no. Instead of say bia obe contact entity be say or than him the bia woman kusia back.
Thank you. So and now let's go back to say we all have things over there where near the source. We all have the divine and we all can into it. And all this other platform now you offer this thing, when we are doing that now, it does not make us tap into the source connection.
Ultimate,
Yeah, it makes us more like we are having different agreement with other beings. And almost they don't really teach you how to connect because they need you as a source. So like as a right? But what we find out is that we all have the connection that and I'm mostly called human. Quite interesting that we have the direct connection with the source that the entities are yes. Okay. So we can tap directly to the source. So when we come here now, is where we all want to get into that you have everything within you, and you too can tap directly to that very power. Okay, and use it at your own. Okay, because most of the entities, they tend to trick you into different agreements and different contracts where Obabe your money forever, and there's a whole lot going on. Okay, so that is why we are trying to just help, but same here we are just presenters, if someone will say it. I think first now because we just present the information. If you feel it fine for you, fine. If you don't feel you don't like it or you want to, it's fine. It's all everything go back to you. Tell them because it's all cup of tea, right? But but in a way, maybe I can say, someone will be thinking, oh, they want the people to always listen to. No, that's not what we are saying. You can
because sometimes maybe who says also could TV be free baby, and no ma. Yes, knowledge is power. And I know knowledge and so say be want to mean happen in just one place, one specific. As I say, Obi or Casa Bibre, no, he always repeats the Onimunkwa, but two T and more now, then you tend to pick information from different places. Now, Abia, you come to your own conclusion because somehow say as long as you so need so big kind of crack you feel it within you.
Also, it's not about
if I say next to Itan Bacho Manu Bisa next to question back on Bunyiman. Let's don't Bacho make me Bisa question back.
Manenko.
Fanny say, what if Fanny say, what could do, baby? Oh, inipa bear 1,000 in the Guhono. So what I say. And there's one person, a woman with Nimwo, but wono nipa krono. And at that 1,000, omunyina ubi e kasa ubi de hey and nipa bako no woman na woman no awo Nimwo no or shout to fro. Unti. So what I say. In this case, like that. A friend said, does it make sense? I hope that they make an what you see.
Yeah, they all can make it sense. Yeah, say
so
if you different places now, you're very confused.
So what you see because nipa bako na onimu no.
Do baby who say ye ni more confused no, but say yeti baby ne ye baha na mo real answers no. That's what me mama answer na. Me ye convinced that no. Dan say bia
no in this case
misa ho asema na doubt to be wo me e wo mitrim a me nhye dan hu but me nyate wo ha say yes if moon no krampo na nya real na how come say bibi say at me bosora nipa ne create ball nyina so moon no
and on a kase we want you to learn to tap the information within yourself. It is not listen to the outside. Fine, the outside can have an influence on you, but as you know, the integrate the move away just for you to have some sort of
understanding.
And that's like the practice in straight, so that you get when you get the knowledge, you don't actually have to listen outside. You can because you are connected to the source, the culture record, every information is within you, and then you can tune to it. So then you can actually know, and then you be also your DBC friend said the mind. The mind, it have the ability to create different sort of philosophies, different models, different ideas that will sound good to the mind to many people. So anything about different spiritual whatever now they have different teachings. Will be on the belief system. According to the Bible. Quotation mark will be a teaching for why? Because the mind, that is how it works. Everyone, it's more like a perception. Will be a different thing at the same time. Okay. We should say, then okay, we can say, okay, we can say. So when you two are awakening, and then you are not aware of this and then you'll be tapping into people's perspectives. Okay, say then it will gonna make you confused, right? Because you are always tapping on people's ideologies rather than tapping straight from your own and knowing it for yourself. Okay, so that will also internet kind of say people who you listen to, they have an influence on you. They program you. So best to say we want you to know it for your own self. Okay, tap in so that you can. I think that is actually the best, where you can actually know. Okay, the full moon. Okay, let me try and get what you close your eyes. Okay, have the attention. Okay, the moon. What is the moon made up of? Okay, you do your practices, you initiate your things, and then the answers start flowing to you. Okay, it is only we have the self-doubt. That is the level we want everyone to get into. And it is the self-doubt. Some of us, okay, information about crana. Hey, me cry. I say we so hey, information we cry no cry and I just say. But when you start to know the self, that you are connected with everything. Everything is within the mind, universal, right? And then you are connected, and you are connected with the soul. The source is you are it. Everything is within you. Then you close your eyes. The same way, I think so. More intermediate, you really amount for home in your own information and do quantum entanglement and do all crazy stuff, even manipulate people. The same way, you can download every information because you are connected to everything. So all you need to, all what you want to know, whatever you want to know. If you want to know the person character, if this person is good or not good, whatever it actually is, every information, we have the ability to tap and know it. So that is what we want everyone to get themselves into. Because other than that, when you are listening to different people's perspectives, okay, then it's more like, okay, we can see. No, we can see. Because even the spiritual, obey Canada, right? So then, what do you actually know? As we've learned to listen to other people's opinion rather than actual other people's ideas, rather than and we don't actually teach. We don't really have philosophies. Maybe unlike go into the maybe Hindus, Krishna, we go straight to the point. Boss say so that you. For me, I have my own thing doing, right? So me to me,
so true. But I mean, many people said yeah, utimi emo bia freely bisa question bia doubt bia one. And no many home. And to say Kobase be a dream chaser can say you forget his annual money in an concentrate just on the soul new way now. Now quite said yeah, it be a doubt to be what to be crowd or hana say bia wa crowd muna question be wo more won't say yeah. Now quite said and cashena just let's work on the soul.
Let's put Pacho. Sorry, my main echo any damage control buhan sisia. Pacho, me cancer. I say because of level na me one. Maybe sometimes me cancer. I'm expecting say we are NTS here. Pacho, so what them? And yes, me Pacho say like men kunku TBBL, but the me person me say once you know yourself, say we so no. There, so obi a teachings be obi who the level you are supposed to know the level of the teachings now. Oh yeah, no say the teachings we are do I need it? Say what consciousness ends man can't say, oh, I don't need this kind of teachings because baby no like I'm and yet that level when I may pay because me pretend me quite higher level. Me so what you see. That is the reason why I make say don't listen to because listen to yourself. Because if you listen to yourself, they all cultural or nipan teachings now you will know the kind of level nipan wo. Because now level I'm thinking about my friend is saying the mind plane no.
Matwa say no advance and as we intermediate nti etoda confusion kakra beba nti bia na refi say any beginners na edele wa ha two of them. Normal.
Matthias, yes, I'm a part of in
Okay.
So that's, don't worry. Oh,
okay, me that.
and
I'm say we into we on one meeting on me.
but young guys will be a MBT. I'm going to anyway. You can. And I think there's one thing I think I'm gonna make sure because me when I'm teaching and I'm doing the practice, we are teaching you now. You are more like my responsibility. Anyway, as a fatum host, because okay, I'm right? You ask them. So in a way, though, I have to find the best way possible because because here they teach, hey, I can be a friend to eat on the bed change. So I make sure I bring the best, right? But ebi ebuha or how him say, and I'm good ones and quite and you could hear no acquire practice way. So I don't want a case where you go and do some practices from different platforms, be not according issue abroad, and then you are trying to shape it in here. Not as I come here different job be where I don't see a catch also maybe there no I was a catch of see say ebi a went no kwa ye we oba ne the oba ebi e be catch us say afọ ko be o mo che o no whatever.
Yeah, that's one thing ebi a point teaching bia na meka say mesrew ita ade na o che no ono no nka nkyerɛ o say kukoye or say you see now do this ye ade no exactly those can because oba ko tie bi o baby and na nipa ne kan say we so you ni see a na okoke kan nyina bom etefa wo so a obeba ha no ma be boy so bo say and na ita ne kan say ni see ne pamcho or join ne ho o yi nipa te say wa so ate ase o yi nipa te say wa obe feeli obe feeli bad obi susu te baby teachings na ita no onyaa na ka na nke titi but enyo no an ntino not o say kai akwa ne anya no say akwa chenko von ni mama afọ mu trip but na nyesa so na ita chiro yesre mu ye di obade ne pamucho mamu obi amfa nche trim say yese me nkoche bibi but emum no ma honhom nkasa nkyere wo na wonti ne ma bi ase die so what ase mesre mu a because it's so a enye ita fault wa mesre mu
I mean, to most of Obu or mechanic practices, sorry, near experience. I think so be by mechanic say if on TBBS now whatever will happen, on contact me or on contact any of the teachers because I know I'm actually the one making you do these practices. So I need to be responsible about like it will go back on your safety. Maybe entities will go around. I need to make sure everything is not uncovered. If there is international or be kind of so I think so be a kind of experience on TSM. So on TSM, if anything happens, just call me and explain to me. Let me remember more explanation or different how to approach it. Because quite as a papa bisan, right? I need it more like a that is like for me, I don't want to give somebody something or and know who saw something will be happening. I don't want that. So I want to be always more experiences so that we know what is happening. Say or be entity being a person or trick you or person, then we know how how to do it. I'll be the best thing the person rather than so call you on your own, right? So it's not necessarily we don't want you to do it. You can, but make sure if quiet and different practices not in free her or ban out can make it be clear that maybe okoye be safe baby in amount so that is fine. Then we can help you. Because we now quite banzo na be or bahaba ya hayabons na akofa problem. Right. So I think so more and more to the big can I say
yeah, of course you are definitely making it clear and I think say it's something a right to make it clear for everyone to understand. So who can one say be I'm a patrol making it clear because I think say most of the times even pukra say ye chira dia yeah no adena ya chire no we want you to ask questions about adena ya chire say there be a be who so what you say now want yes here because yeah quite anymore Say one thing man I channel from beginning hanom ni nyina na ye de kɔ anim a you will be asking the same questions previous, because of invitation one tias here. Why? But most of the time, ye bahabia na could be a questions and what could TB or baby. And no questions now. Most a friend say, Mr. Dini, who say 90% of the questions never banning na baby or calling them ye our tea on yama. And now the baby a past no and no one yaman but teachings na ye no. Most of the time, moon bisa and no questions. Am I who say I don't know what you are now want here. But they are all fine, but just be careful because informations are a friend is a vibration. A vibration was what. That's the one who have obviously I na a better also. A take also it is hard for you to be on learn to relearn again. So what you say into the Mesremo. It a patch bit for before Fran and
Yeah. Pick different
okay.
things.
Guy Fred and Pacho, you can ask your question.
Me pese me share the way I may me concerning issues now more address here. Me know if it comes to learning something, what I do is that I make sure that I take out everything I may name from my mind to learn whatever I am learning, whether I know or not. There are so many things here, more trial. I mean, I know them, but I feel like I don't know. I need to learn more because I won't tell myself that I know. Because I won't say minima. Let's just say I am not ready to learn. And see, me and my being say, oh no, let me forget about whatever I know. Let me learn whatever I am doing right now. I started reading and researching about some of these things and especially religion, this and at a very tender age. So that is what led me to join Buddhism at 16 years old. I joined Buddhism at 16 years old when I was in the JSS. And I've practiced Buddhism for about 20 years. I didn't limit myself to whatever I was studying over there. I was still researching, I was still watching people, I was still listening to people and all those things. And I never made up my mind upon all that, and all those. I never made up my mind to join any of their groups or something because I didn't feel like somewhere I belong to. And until say, me etie ita, me tie once, and then I think it was the third time that I took that decision because I realized that whatever he was talking about resonated with my spirit. It resonated with the things that I have learned and about the self, about the inner self, the higher self. So I realized that no, it means that there is something more or beyond whatever I already know. So why don't I get closer? Because at the end of the day, obi ono ka na asem me no, ono ni experience no ka me. So why don't I also experience it? I need to also experience it because I won't allow anybody at all to be telling me what he or she has experienced when I am human and I have also had the power to experience it too. So now I realize that I can do that by learning from it. I decided to join this group. And as I joined, most of the things that I know, most of the things that me myself have experienced, many confirmation from the teachings now, teachers need teaching. I get confirmation each and every day, be a weekend, be a baby, and a then obi bisa question and I say teachings no course or not, it will clear say, yeah, okay, this is what I've been thinking about. So that means that it's true. This is what I've been thinking about. Okay, this is how it looks like. So I want to also experience it. I don't want nobody to go experience it and come and tell me. Even though I am not limiting myself, I have to learn more. I buy books, I read. I'm currently reading a book about the souls and all those sort of things. But I make sure that I clear my mind to learn and listen to whatever I am being taught. I don't close my mind, say, be okay, and I say, be sir. So I think, say, Bahanomana, as say, ye behavior as students. Teachers are teaching us. We don't know anything. They are teaching us. Whether we know or not, let's pretend we don't know and learn whatever they are teaching us. Do whatever they are asking us to do. Because You will not go anywhere. Baby, anyone no more. Obekwa nipa no beka show say wo na obetimi I sasa niema wa bro. And I say to have the experience that others are experiencing. People have gone through these experiences and they are using it to I mean rule others. Like group where I for me. In it's a bit by decided say, okay, me, I'm the master, I'm the one supposed to do them. Here we are physical brand as a bisa. But he's selflessly saying that look, I am ready to let everybody experience whatever I've also experienced. So I believe that this is a very beautiful place, a very nice place. I say clear your mind, issue, and you get to wherever you want to get to. You will not get this anywhere. You will not. People want to be masters over others. So is the best master is when you are a master over yourself. When you're a master over yourself, and then the most important thing. But if you're a master over others, you are wasting your time because you are not doing the right thing, and the people you are enslaving them. So I believe that as we are here, let's have that same question where baby will not find it. You can ask the question, but let's not make it look like say I say year comparison, say be a way yes same way and I say be sir. After everything, say how is it? Let me also have that experience to also realize that whatever I've been taught, it is right or not. So because one can show no accepting the standards also one yes experience now. I said you are still being enslaved. But you need to experience it, just like he wants us to. The teachers want us to experience it. They say you have to experience it. Later on, then you come and say, that, okay, Mrs. Mako experience. Some more kind of no correct. And as some more kind of no correct. And I believe that whatever they are teaching us and the experiences that we are getting, they are true. They are happening. So I mean, that's the little thing I want to say to encourage us to be open-minded and then learn more from you guys. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, brother Guy Fred. Thank you. Let's move on. Okay, Pat.
Then Gloria began inside too.
Yeah, because what they can make for more mumbus among Casa Bino. That's why we can Casa. Yeah, sorry, Pacho. Yes, I'll be coming see most of why, Mr. Mayan from among Casa Bino.
And then on one month I told no, I thought no bit my pig and as I don't know, open dance I tried not to be tough. I think who Caroline.
Yeah, but Pat and Pacho, we are first number for Carolina. Yeah, to us. Caroline Pacho has what page. Caroline Pacho me be on to no Casa we pena what to us why. Okay, Pat and Pacho bet me Casa. Pat and Pacho so on man. Uni honum dia na Caroline at us. Okay, Caroline Pacho Pat nya any around in no bet me be question.
Okay. My question is, na me ne me ma wo baby a yetena ya abrosan community near o last floor no. Ɛna me te sɛ bibi ka no ma so sɛ kɔhwɛ akra no. But me ntimi nka sɛ that voice no sɛ yɛ ɔbaa kasa sɛ yɛ bɛrima kasa. Me ntimi ɛnkyerɛ. But mentie voice nti deɛ mete ya sɛ meba na ate ahwɛ steps ne so akɔhwɛ fam. Enti saa no my question is say ɛyɛ me inner voice no ɛna kasa kyerɛ me anaasɛ ɛyɛ dɛn na kasa kyerɛ me. And at that particular akra na ankasa no sometimes me hu sɛ ɔne obi di nkɔmmɔ but me nim obi ni around a ɔne ne kasa me bisa ne sɛ yɛ hwan a ɔsɛ ɛyɛ monster. Ɛna me bisa sɛ monster wɔ henfa a ɔsɛ ogyina ha. Mr. Okay, yɛ monster baabae na wayɛ ne baabae. Asɛ ɔne ne adekorɔ ne di nkɔmmɔ but me hu adekorɔ na ɔne ne di nkɔmmɔ no. Enti me question the first one is say then na me inner voice no na me kasa for say me nkɔhwɛ akra no and second one so yɛ bibisa an entity bi na me ba na di nkɔmmɔ anaasɛ like then na ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ me ba ne life mu saa no.
Okay, first one with your inner self, okay? That is it.
Oh, okay.
Also call it your intuitions and okay. So that is very nice. Now the second part of me, yes, I think you already know is an entity, right? I'm glad there are no many be, so they can see most of them can be in another dimension. Or say a monster.
Say no, or 3 years ena ya no mo keka oni ni nua no mo keka monster niema wo fie nti na I think say onhu din fa ma de kro no nti de ba ne tim ye monster na waka ne sa say ye monster
Yeah, and
ibisa nso
most of the
o
time,
hefa
omo he cartoons omo he toys cinema na ha. Those are that monster word near familiar with enkwalano. So that's the only way that will be to me use man. So
yeah.
I was just making it clear. It about to
Will you like to communicate with that entity or know who that entity is? I'm going to kakra na nkababo. But obit ma describe it. When you so bit ma describe it.
Or 3 years ena ne kasa no nhye da emma papa bia sa ne nti o kira o hu se de obesi aka no
Okay.
but
So
otani ni di nkomo pan one ne kasa pa sometimes o hu se meba na o pama de kro ne se onko na meba so I say o pama de kro ne se kokoko o hu bibisa ena one ni di nkomo ase ono nko a wo abon se no o sere sometimes no kasa ebia say oya ade ne yetia no wafro shoro no nko a kohye dem o nko no na so ne obi di nkomo wo ho so but ono nko a so ne hye ho
and our clairvoyance, and then I think she's speaking with it may be a friend entity the person for another for we don't know for now. I'll be to my finding out or maybe the intermediate could have helped you and then we will summon that being to see if or home now if it might be the guide be or a be from past life to assess her. But why are they so
because that particular crana kasan me kai some share sa we wo platform yi so pense me son na mako baby na obi abeso me nai o she school uniform no abeso me nai so one me beko baby a me free ba no na me bisa ne se he fa no te na ode me ko ni fie ti me duro na woman bi wo ho na woman ne ka se so obedi wachi akwa ene ne nko na me fa no de ne bai I think say that month na me nyemie ena saa sign nso so a oye kire me odae nim se obeso me nan odae nim no otae saa sign ne pa me ho ano abeso me nan me ho ano abeso me nan
okay
okay, I think okay, I feel that my kai so all the cast will be saying.
Yeah,
Then Lisa also be similar thing if I'm not mistaken.
That's the case I'm similar.
Yeah. Okay.
Caroline,
yeah.
Maybe you wait till you get into the practices for intermediate and then very simple. So a person will summon those beings and I know there. But you need a little bit of a description, no? And no beboa. Or in your description and intention will help. Or maybe psychic reading. And that it's more like you communicate with that beings, more like a telepathical. So don't worry. Or just can be some more simple practice. Okay, just have an intention or whenever who's are okay. Just try to have an intention to set a telepathic communication to that being. So you just want to know who that being is. That is all. Or by that, we need to make intention to know who that being is, where or throwing relationship or no banner. For now, just a simple practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was a bia na me hu ne sa say bia me beda me can say bia ni adekro na ani akra na kasa ne say negative idea me hia no me fie emfiri me fie nko. Oh, I don't need that thing. But say a positive and stay. I say na me feel so calm. So I say me sure me fie bia ni I say me
Vibration.
okay.
Okay, so once I there is a peaceful vibration, like a positive
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that is a good sign. That is a very good sign. That's a very good sign. That is nice. That is nice. So anyway, you can also send them the match on. I'll be team that have the communication.
May no so okay.
Yeah. So in the communication anyway, I think it will be as a bonus. What person no communicate as a telepathic, you know?
Yeah, if I say Caroline, please, I think say a better say on say right now, say Akulani Salintin.
Osa. Mhm.
What you mean describe enchire even though obe campo crown or becano some way be said the be obekan was a monster na even though usakra na o de still na e happy bia na try say oni ni bedi ho nkom what say na no be kokwaso so what you see
Yeah.
oni ni eni ho nkom saa kopem say obetinye bi na no tun aka kire wa de kopote ba uja ne saa on kai bi so what you see men ka so ya akwala wontimi nka sentino like ubusa na hwe wo de happen ko wontimi nka na de busa o na ne ho na di on bi something like that kopem say na no be kokwaso so at as intino oye onyi kakra pe na hu say o te kasa mo a obetimi aka obekai because na adwen e wo ho na adwen bibia hye da anim sa into obetimi aka akire so at as na wo ye penin say e wa dwen so into wo no e basa won ka
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Kami ma bonus on so there big days I got it.
yeah
Okay.
okay yeah that's it yeah ntwaso ita maso na wo se ye ntwaso kakra na
Yeah, for more say aka nipa for.
ateni pa for okay ene ye mfa e friend say
As other
god
teacher them on count.
eh
And not mako.
omu timi
Happy
o
girl.
na edi fufu tu di nya
Da mini fufu krate me wa ha. Sare haba.
okay Godwin bacho god na sorry bacho betimi agas
Really, Obusanfo Mam, good evening. We question number B is an answer. You saw now Kobo Chrono and person Obama will be sir. And then minya some kind of
chama asem
Kobo
Okay.
minya some kind of dream be I was in a big building be na menkwana na mo from the beginning no. And I'm a far there is a device be me page no as a one saba ko na vet media pizza but emu nso edu ti me korea den wo building ma no mu chi se me pra it was a high tech device for sure because me pie no kra na eden and before then no maka say you cannot bring it out nti me di pie you know na me call outside me drove ho na asɛ me ne obi nenam nti na ɔno te kaa ma ɔretwɛn me na mekɔtena kaa nim na yɛtu kɔɔɛ but ade a na ɛmɔ wɔn sɛ kaa no a yɛtena mu no imagine sɛ bi a na kaa no yɛ te sɛ V8 a later yɛkɔduru baabi a yɛrekɔ no na kaa no tumi asɛ it is foldable asɛ ɛtumi bobɔ na abɛyɛ ade ketewa bi biribi saa nti on our way going na yɛkɔtwa mu wɔ baabi na nipa no ka sɛ ɛha sei na device na ɔmbɛhu yɛ na ɛyɛ a group of crystals asɛ esie kakraka but it is made of crystals ɛna yɛatutu a nti mfimfini na yɛm sɛ na adeɛ no wɔ na yɛde etwa mu but yɛkɔduru baabi yɛkɔ no kaa no a yɛde kɔɔyɛ no na ɛyɛ foldable ɛna na mepɛ sɛ like mebɔ ama mebisa sɛ ebia makɔ into ebia some technological realm bi na makɔfa biribi anaasɛ I want to know na pɛ sɛ menya nte aseɛ wɔ hɔ.
Yeah, don't worry, Uncle Bokron will be alright. It's all fine. I think you explained you did experience a different powers. Okay. I think a dream might be your subconscious mind or you entered into different parallel universe where you are okay. So don't worry, Bokron will be alright. Chrono radio and I know yeah. Okay.
sometimes yeah na mobile beda yeah mo set because unim na ebesi e woda yinim so woda It's ya mon for bibi si mo ni so say me da me pese we esi. So what you say? Enu mum eno so beboa. And I say also in just in case also that bit say the you can see also die bi sa. Inte ubetima sa pese bibi sa wo ma e be sesa. So what you say? For bibi hye wutrim na bibi wo hwe na na wo wani nye ho a ubetima sesa no. So now etimi am wanya bibi vapa bi ama waka ho asem men na ho saa keke fa bibi si wani so ansa na wada so person ko baby na kusua ade person ko baby na ko have experience bi oh ni nyina e ka ho bi even though unya ndru that level na ubetima te sa ne we ase but we dey try ehwe so fa bibi si wani so ansa na wada ha then pen na pese meka and one okay yeah fufu okay Infa Joseph Kwate
I think Gloria, okay,
yeah
continue.
miss omodi ka kasa da ntina me mfa o mehu pa we dem mfa nche me ye fa mo mo nkasa ye no why ita fa che me dem srewa
Down.
okay Joseph Macho
Yeah.
bitma
Okay. Me patcho Michelle obi bia.
yeah Joseph
Okay. And I'm a patcho enye kwe die but me patcho me pese after say a week me pe obi obinya time say me need din kon be some few minutes say me share experience bi me pe one of the two just some man be few minutes me no be di nkomo offline.
Pacho ade untimi enhye wa hanuma na say Joseph
Like for yeah, but me say for personal reasons, in Presenka, many one of the teachers maybe
ene ewia uni kache hita why e wo back doors
okay, okay, okay,
ah
me
obitima
pacho,
ka okay yeah that's
okay. Me pacho, ena me so pacho say we no we breathing exercise ni we as na wo kano. Say yem fa bibi nsi yeni so no like how a person can chim kakra after say breathing exercise no then
Okay.
what like will you say idea of person now or and answer like you just imagine something then now you sleep with it and
No. So Joseph, let me help. Dream. Let me help this. Okay.
okay no problem
Yeah. So dream. It is about setting intention. The work I know is just setting. Every and person who my past life, maybe every day, and as person may call into the astral plane or the akashic record. It just you setting an intention. Now, here's the catch. So ready for the catch. Most of us, yeah, setting intention, it doesn't work. Okay. And someone be like, what the hell did I set an intention? But not dream this with a baby. Now I think some I didn't catch it. No, that was the more you intermediate. You know. What you need to do is it has to be the last thought that will lead you to sleep. So for example, my breathing exercise. And I saw Baba dance so I make I think that Japan 30 minutes too. Don't do the breathing exercise, then set the intention. Or the one as a untiminda and was answer remember for now me as a call TikTok. Who has about that? Don't work it. I think these techniques would have been simple and giving a lot of projections if you did understand the mechanisms of how it works. But in order for it to work, you need to know or know this. You need to identify when it is about for you to sleep. Or mommy should this word. It's about for you to drift to sleep, drift off to sleep. If you can get that very my friend sweet spots, right? As the most of the time, you know, done so you'll be a one time pay when that can see baby. Oh, but then I said the company be bapana. Ultimately, freedom movement in come yes. It's more like you could be reach a peak point where the decision be like, now if I give in to sleep, I'm just gonna drop to sleep, or I can just wake up. Okay. I don't know. Part one who does I don't know if you've able to identify that sweet spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Me want no.
aha, thank you. I like that. Now, when you get into that sweet spot, then you set an intention and hold that intention, and you let it drift you to sleep.
Okay,
Okay?
it's like almost holding that intention, and then idea here very difficult. Like holding it, like is it
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your heart or in your mind? Or like mind, then like some things are going through what that.
And then say, what the end say, if that what the and then concentration exercise. That is where the concentration exercise was important. Now, what you see what Jimmy said, all drift to upper. Make sure you try your best to bring it back. And I think the trials, I think it's a very maybe 5, 7 times. Now give it in now. It will program your subconscious mind.
Okay.
And I think Nana Mako, or you know what?
But on the only I mean, why busy kakra.
Okay. Don't come on in the church at the mutual. So it is just a trick. And if you can master that trick now, you can just do the projections. Unya that sweet pulse, you hold it. I want to go outside of my body. Oh yeah, and I say, oh, thought in drift here. Not sad, not sad. I want to go now. They are back. And then if you open someone, can be repeat it, or just be thinking of how you're gonna go out of your body and fly now. So let it be the last step. So I think the tricks is the time I did the experiment with it, what I found out is most of the time, your subconscious mind is gonna challenge you. There's going to be a war between them guys in the left brain and the right brain, or the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. It's gonna fight, or it's gonna fight to sing together. So once they are not doing one no, it's when your subconscious mind is taking over. So your subconscious mind just give you random information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. So that is the subconscious mind trying to take over the conscious mind, because
Okay.
you have the control over whatever you are thinking. It is more like automatic from your subconscious mind taking over. And the trick here, is to make it in equilibrium. And I ask them, right? Where yes or the bar, not what's how the conscious number machine. That's what the bar on the conscious. That's what the bar on the conscious number machine. Into yes or not all shift the perception, or shift the direction of the subconscious mind towards. It's more like you are enforcing the subconscious mind. You are imprinting something from the subconscious mind. From the conscious mind onto the subconscious mind. It's when a trias never say na oh okay kwa no asa de abisi so e kwa no asa de abisi so e be do baby your subconscious mind will not get any option rather than to do what the conscious mind is saying to one poof once no appear or whatever you want to go no once you be there. Okay.
Okay.
And then I have been able to explain this tricks very well. So the sweet spot now, your friend is a mind awake in between. Your friend the in between, or Bruni, but if you say the theta state, only you any projection or any psychic stuff of sorts, and that place, will bring a sync it together. And I think there was Bruni B or something, or yeah, that I'm used to sound. I think there's a anyway do more better sound where they use that sound to sing your left brain and the right brain together, and then it will make you go out of the body. Okay, so whenever we are sleeping now, your subconscious mind will take you over. Try to take over into it take over and then one can project you unnecessary dream be rather than you directing it. Right?
Okay.
It
Okay.
sweet spot now. When you get that sweet spot now, maybe 1 or 2 tries be there, ube fail it. But ultimately master no. Because then you train yourself to notice the theta state, or to notice or to identify the bridge between this physical plane and the inner plane, and then use the conscious mind to enforce it to direct where you want the soul to go. And even when you are doing that now, Ebeka Krano, some of you say, "Oh, more try 1 or 2." One say, in a moment, a corner the babon say sleep paralysis, not or will have vibration, or you will not be feeling so bad in it get out. Okay, so your soul may get you out. Okay, Joseph, but that's what I say. So setting the intention in the everything you have, oh, me baba da, me some quack. I think some is first, you know, they call into the country, no matter, right? I don't do anything. It's never gonna happen because you've not programmed your subconscious mind enough, right, for it to obey your conscious mind. Any friend say it's one of the friends that willpower, how to develop your willpower. Into no yeah no ultimate develop that ability to program the sub, and that is also one ability to program your subconscious mind. Into back can yes over down now kind now subconscious mind is so now subconscious mind is so right. So setting an intention could be easy. Oh, I want to go to I want to travel. No wonder. Wonder actually easy because you did nothing, right? But you need that sweet spot on your dear manifestations, on your dear the projections, on your dear anything also of a sort of dealing with the inner plane. You utilize the alpha theta state brainwave, right? Into I think it's a quarter. So go and do the experiment and make a check. You know what? So that don't think say what feel it. Right, just try it.
Mate. But you
I
that's
think
and but my last one.
we
My
everybody
last one.
Yeah, man.
But my last one. Not me bisa say the meaning of eternal eternal or your wine. Like are you a different bit now because all what you are saying like like crazy like stuff like a bro adrenaline way and so and I want to know the
Emma Nino one. Emma Nino.
Joseph.
Emma Nino. Would you can't care
no
before Emma Nino? A Yanyama who named that. But on or Kaiwa Keke.
Also,
On
so
or
Joseph, the trick here is
yeah but like
everyone
like I want you to be very honest to me. Like who are you? The meaning of eternal and who are you?
Joseph, I'm just a human being. I'm
I
just
didn't even death.
oh, maybe I'm going to do it. I'm one of them. You're enough to you all the say. So, Joseph, don't worry. Now the trick here is that I think so we channels information, right? Everybody can do it. Okay. So maybe when I was speaking, maybe I mean yeah, lessons be down or I cover any book or any lesson. I just say it and it just flowing. And I think yeah, if on the yeah, how it works, where you can tap into the totality of consciousness and then the information will just be flowing. And maybe who knows, maybe the source, or whoever sent me to just bring the information, or I'm just a mere person walking around. I getting the knowledge, trying to help others. I don't think there's any speciality about me. I'm just like you, Joseph. Hi,
Oh,
yeah. You call my father, you know, you could do.
Principal.
Joseph, and I'm
I would say those days, those days say yourself be nanka or yes idea because hey so for the were being that be nanka my by 50 dreamy kiki because of one miracles. But on yes special ain't change just because of say unim nintino ube say hey so for the were being as if one and no okay but or you say nipa to say wa I'll be because of unim nintino also a special change. So what I say, but anyway.
Joseph, I hope what I said there. I'm honest.
yeah.
I'm saying come up and so I move like everybody. I just know. Different.
Oh, wait. Because your point, moment time, I can't do offline.
Matty.
Myself.
No
Yo,
problem.
okay.
Ye time na kwa pa ebusiafo me srem o de me fa nipa tupe nipa tupe then no the rest of the questions no betim ya to question and answers in session hono na enye sa ye mpon bi ai me srem a ye fa mo nkasa ye nko a me fa ma uni on kasa bi okay ma uni mpasho betim ebusa question My university do no camera no. Why? Okay, thank you. But Pacho, go ahead.
Hello, Bushafo, Mimomo. Ajo.
Okay, yeah, Joe.
Pacho, Bia, who ye dear.
Pacho will be able to.
You. Wait, them, Pacho, make the question maybe answer. Now, me, but me person me who first one was how to project no na make us a set intention was difficult. I keep trying, but it's like I always have different things. It never happens. So I think it has explained it well. Now my second one is me person me who say some in case you want to set intention to go somewhere, let's say there is an office, maybe you're dealing something with an person or call amend bibi or fancy or setting or court or whatever. Now or setting intention now, where would you direct to? Is that to the office there or set it maybe say cause or whatever plane to get that information. It's
Normally,
something that
what is it? Is it you are dealing with the office? Something's going more like a spiritual. You are dealing with the
yes, something regarding office issue and me person like me co amend me fan say
so you want to
there is a case which it has been said on
My uni,
do you
hold on for a
say
second.
this?
Hold on for a second, please.
Do you
In case you have, please hold on. In case you have anything that it's disturbing you, kindly discuss it with Ita in a back doors. We will have time for you to deal with it if you
all
are
right,
okay with it.
okay. All right. I
Okay,
get that.
thank
Me
you.
patch. Me click it there here me there get it back to Ita.
No, yeah, the text no, umia na ni din so a, obeka just say text in a message, no texting wo. Why now na di nkomo.
All right, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Me that's
Thank
baby.
you.
Okay. Stay blessed.
Okay. In fact, my last, if anything, Baba Yiga, maintaining me whom had. Okay, Baba Yiga.
Na me bacho Dominic do say wakasane.
yeah?
Me friend, no, na nam send a network in into white man, Kasana, from.
Okay.
Into me fa Baba Yiga, no, because it's on the Enra or Kasai. Enra to the same store na the network in here, into. I don't know. In the question, obit my or question and answer, so you may reply. Baba Yiga, and Pacho bit Makasa.
Yo, me dama si sema mama msa kwenye hii. So
Okay,
yeah, me new ma follow me page for about a week now.
no
And then
problem.
yeah, until that me bisa si person bisa say ano I'm joining no. Say
Mm-hmm.
me follow lessons no all do right, but then any you come across any books and I be who here say me read there now or just I should just stick to the practices on the platform.
Chairman, Mr. Rawa, I think okay, since Unimino, information, idea de be ye can. Pacho yen ton books be our ha. And I yen ton and haban be our hanum. Tami wuna sipo yes, I didn't know ha. Ye diane say, come and learn. We meet here, then you learn. So what you say. Minim say videos na ewo YouTube no wadi kan hwere nyina ansa na wo ba ha no ba. Pacho wa hwe.
Yeah, my share first two about breathing exercise and our concentration one.
The
And I'm
make lessons no. Men hwe practice no because
okay.
one lessons na so hwe practice ah unti ase like what jump from the beginning na wakwa kodru baby. So what you say. Nti me
Okay.
sro hwe beginners lessons ni nyina wo hwe wi a na be mo wate ase. So what you
Okay.
say. Na be mo
Yeah.
wate ne yes you get lost. It na so ye share Saturday and Sunday be our lessons. So what you say.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday Ghana time 6 from 6 to 7:30. The part of
Okay.
first show 3. In the time
Pastor,
next an hour Hanum. So what you say.
yeah.
Sure.
Babe, the interesting beginner question on the initial practices, no. Answer
Okay.
answer now because astral plane. You need to make you understand what is the astral plane. You need
Yes.
to understand puzzle plane and the planes of existence. Because yeah, they're not bad. The theory here woman is just to explain so that you understand what you are doing. And it is just
Okay.
understanding the planes of existence, understanding different states of consciousness, okay,
Okay.
within planes, and learning how to know how to project into those planes, what to expect, what to do, send out because you need to understand the astral plane or the mental before you can know how to move, travel. Like there are different type of travel. You have interdimensional travel. You have the one over two half like this. So we need to give you all the theory so that over see what you are doing. And that's how when you get into the and then you don't know what you're gonna do. I think the other time some guy be or project here, right?
Yeah.
And then or the room. Ultimate 29 because 29 is the physical body nearly 29, right? But 29 in year, right? So as announced and then or yeah, and also back the body because no ultimate because name how because different realms it operates differently, okay? Instead of you visualize it or how or fly no names are there. So until I did all these lessons and all a what you say, and then you know what you're doing. Then you don't know about what you just doing the practices, okay?
Okay.
That is it, yeah, for the clarification.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, ebusanfo we dey omo aka no mesrɛ mo fa nkyɛn wa mam bo fu mesrɛ mo yɛde yɛn adesua no aba awie ɔmo aka no mepamkyɛ ɔmo questions ma mo remfi anaa montwerɛ nto baabi next week yɛba you can ask your question or maybe you can still ask it in a question and answer session no ɛwɔ telegram platform no so no mesrɛ mo yɛbɛyɛ ansa no nyinaa why you have time for everyone nyɛ saa yɛbɛyɛ saa yɛnwie da because mohwɛ time no pokora na yɛapa ho more than maybe 1 hour mpokora if I'm not mistaken nti no abusuafoɔ yɛde ɛna adesua no aba awieɛ teachers for no mesrɛ m sɛ mowɔ words of encouragement bi de ma student
Ike the seeker had grow and Francisca I think the more we become make Ike or
sɛ agro mpakyɛ wobɛtumi akasa
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Sika, hold on. Has grow edi kasa.
Me mamumo ni yo na adwuma kɛse a mudi ɛma yɛn nti nyankopɔ nkɔ so nhyira mo daa na mo nso na mo nso mo nso mo yere mo ho na mo nso adeɛ because adeɛ wei a yɛde ma mo no ɛnyɛ adeɛ a ɛda fam ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛso mo papapapa nti obiara yere ne ho na ɔnsua adeɛ osua adeɛ nso a ɛbɛboa wansua nso a ɛyɛ waa meda mo
That's Sika.
Okay, abusuafoɔ sɛdeɛ da bia meka no yita na nso meda wase sɛ wobɛtake over wobɛtake over deɛ a ne apɛ baabi ne apake nneɛma de akɔgu because that is the whole knowledgeable person a ɔda yɛ ntɛm a all this knowledge na mote yɛtumi exhibit no nyinaa come from this man nti ɔba platform so deɛ a neɛ na yɛ nyinaa na yɛtie no so yita meda ase paa sɛ nnɛ wotake over yɛnti abusuafoɔ sɛdeɛ da bia meka no here no we deliver only knowledge and that knowledge is the knowledge of the self the knowledge of the soul which is the powerful than anything in the universe tumi na tu mu sɛ ɔkra no abɔdeɛ nyinaa mu no ɔno na sombo nti wonya hu ɔno a wahu adeɛ nyinaa no na yɛkyerɛ wɔ ha ɛni biribi foforɔ biara ka ho ɛni tame awu ɛni crystals ɛni kogu nsa ɛni kɔtɔ wei ɛni kɔyɛ sacrifice because you are the God which came as a flesh abɛtake body nti saa nimdeɛ no na yɛyɛ no ɛde ma wo a ɛyɛ ɔkra no a ɔyɛ nyame no ɛho nimdeɛ na wonyanya saa nimdeɛ no a wotumi adeɛ nyinaa ɛfiri sɛ ɔno na ɔyɛ adeɛ nyinaa ɛno nti aha no bɔ w'adwene mu ne wakoma mu pɔ sɛ ɛnimdeɛ ana wobɛfa na wo nsa nya ka nso a wo nsa aka adeɛ nyinaa nti nyame yɛ adom a ɛnɛ na wɔtweɛ yɛbɛsa ne mu ahyia wowɔ question biara 24/7 we are on the page yɛn no answer questions a wobɛtumi de aba we will answer you for you to be satisfied nya ha nko a na ɛsua deɛ on the page wobɛtumi ade wo question aba nti meda mo ase paa ne na wɔtweɛ yɛbɛsa ahyia moma baa
Okay, so hello.
Okay, brother, I can patch over to Makasa.
Okay, nti kakra me de bɛka ho ne sɛ biribi a yɛsua wɔ ha biara no ɛyɛ very important. Yɛkasa bebree ahwɛ a wonte aseɛ, but until you get your first experience no, then you begin to realize it yourself. As I was writing, your first experience will change your mindset, your belief systems, and the narrative around this path. Otherwise, ubetiete baby bebree, ubetie na manfo aka. But seek say one kasa ubenya your own experience so that you come to understand it very well. Because and yes, you be living on someone's experience, which is subjective. So what I say, it is a one kasa ultimate your experience through the practices we are telling you, we are teaching you. You be very calm and then you come to know yourself very well. So never stop with the practice. Keep on doing it. One day, as the seeker keep on saying, one beautiful day, bright day, you have the experience for yourself. Then you can also share your experience. Otherwise, you'll be confused. You think we are talking too much, we are not doing other stuff here and there. But once I know say we are on the right path and we are giving you the right practices and lessons, no, try and get it yourself. It is very simple. It's not complicated. Very, very simple. Just believe in yourself and you can have this. Why, Medasi?
Okay, yeah, that's it. But like, Sika Mpacho, Mr. Sika. Ita Mpacho, who Bibi de Mo.
Yeah. I think Francisca, you wanted to say something. I know
Oh,
another.
Me okay.
Okay.
I'm say that's part one knowledge I will share ama being na ya me sure be brave na me gidi say yetie na sopem na de waka ni nyina na ye de be adwuma nti no ti say de oka no o pese grow well na wo hu well baby away no that is the best place ye num bi ye chini bebre or platform bebre so but ye ba ha na ye hu say ye betin aka say Ghana ha nyina no that is the best place we have discovered. It's waba nyabutre, try to unlearn and relearn, and you see say you are not making any mistake coming to this platform. Fine. You get to know yourself, the power within you. You get to know it. It's here say no, you see say you have power within you that you can exercise it at any time you want. See, it's a that's I mean, show.
That's Mama.
I think another Marco. Dream.
yeah, dream.
We
Maybe.
di fufu na wie.
Oh, that me pacho. Every day me nya bi ni wadaroma. And you know, busian sene di kan fone di kan aka no. De nan ka me beka no, ma Francisco aka mu bebre. Ye na ya 1990 bia na ya ba. Chinchini astral teachings ni nkosu ya to ni nsagu ni ade na ya yebi. Na emom ye ba ha no ye hu difference pa tese wano wo de wa ben munya bote na be ya mo am be nya mo nkasa mo experience na mo nkasa mo aka ho asem de to so me ni ye pa mo chao ayi no videos no so obi aba na onya starting hwe ya o hwe ahwe from one na build it I said the year sit down no o ko simfimfin na o hwe a on ti asie one ti asie so a na o start the practices na se ni ite di ka ka no hu ba bi abefa na che vacancies mu we start from 1 2 na ko anim sa say the wall auto foundation no see there so no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ dan no nyinaa bɛwie na ayɛ kama ma no atɔ meda ase.
Okay, mano ato, dada no mako. Ahemfo.
Ahemfofoɔ no
Oh, you know
wuwu.
mako.
Ɛnyɛ easy. I think sɛ ɛyi me nuaba ɛyi aba mu sisi afrakoma ne tirim yɛ ne de nti mu yɛn gye no so kakra. Afrakoma mpakyɛw bɛka deɛ woka no ntie.
Maybe I will go hospital.
Maka ni nyinaa nti it's all good.
The kai
Maka ni
ayaka.
nyinaa.
Okay, ɛno ano no.
Yeah.
Mpakyɛw ne fama ɔmo yi.
Yeah. So I think the morning I'm back class, techniques in the book we are just sharing like tips and tricks to do some of this stuff. I think some of it, yeah, kind of intention the book no, yeah, but then maybe there's a little clarification. Into and a boy no at me, but will be question you will be not a coffee. Anything can man them how to do psychic reading. I'm there. I think it was Caroline, yeah, and a dream bogu, yeah, and another bonus. So that is very nice. So even though we are beginners, but you can start to practice this advanced and not really advanced, just basic techniques how to tap into your part. So just do the practices. They'll be about your kind out here, yeah, practice be the tricks, be the man will be innovative and so I implement it. And then everything is gonna work perfectly. So I think next week we will be coming by the intermediate for no more. I think it's more yeah be more dear no. I think some dear them by my first lesson by you be in your bear practice above. I think we need to a bear one practice above. So do ha. I mean yes I announcement is so many now mom. That's a mom makes yeah, you'll be mixing the whole thing. Okay. So drink. Drink.
Okay.
Yeah,
Medase
my that is all. Yeah, that is all. So everybody should
medase.
get this.
Mpakyɛw ɛno ana waka no intermediate for na mo wɔ ha no say no. Wednesday will be your first if anything session. Yɛbɛyɛ introduction. Now yɛnyɛ biribiara gidigidi biara wɔ yɛ introduction na yɛde mo afa nneɛma kakraa bi mu. Nti no ɛhɔ bɛyɛ ebutubutubutu paa. But now make us say obi wɔ hɔnom a wo beginners a ɔpɛ hɔnom akɔ den dɔn sɛ ne den nam nkurɔfoɔ mu kɔyɛ wɔ ne tirim ɛne dɛ. Pamukyɛw mu nya abotire. Saa na ɛteɛ. We yɛmpere yɛn ho. So ate aseɛ. Yɛmpere yɛn ho. These things will not happen overnight for you to get to know everything. Step by step. Step by step. So the mpanyinfoɔ no di ka bɛka no. Baabia ɔmo akyi baabia bi. Nti woyɛ w'adwene sɛ wakɔ baabia na asefo amanfo akɔ ne nam na ɔmo de abɛpie hanom sei no. Abusuafoɔ ɔmo to ɔmo anum to akyerɛ wo a ɔbɛhu sɛ yes. Ɔmo wɔ baabi a ɔmo ani agye ho nti no. Na abotire ne suadeɛ. So ate aseɛ. Yɛma wo ho. Ma w'ani nye sɛ woyɛ biribi ama wo ho. Na yɛse moma yɛntwa so kakra. Na before yɛpɛ yɛse dodo ne nsɛm a ɛbɛma yɛso ma yɛyɛ dɛ nko a ɛna yɛni gye ho. Mede menkasa bebree. Abusuafoɔ da sɛ nɛ yɛsa bɛhyia biom. Bia ɛnyɛ ne practices pɛpɛɛpɛ. Sɛdeɛ ita ɛka no no. Woyɛ biribi foforɔ. Na sɛ biribi nso so happen a na nso so ma yɛnhu deɛ woyɛɛ ne deɛ ɛsiiɛ. Ne nyinaa everything is welcome. Yɛda obi biara ase. Abusuafoɔ. Munne yie.